Everybody, welcome back to another episode of the We Don't Smoke the Same podcast. I know we're back. Were we back? No, we were not. I think it's like a week. Yeah, we took a week off because I was in Denver. Yeah. And hate to break it to you guys, but we might take Saturday off too, depending if I wake up fucking chickmunk swollen from the dentist. But I don't really have that issue. I didn't have it for my molars, so I should be fine. But thank you everybody for tuning in. Thank you to our sponsors that made this possible: Lid Lube, Cali Magic Farms, Budvac, and Zishy. We'll have more about that in a little bit. But welcome back, Xavier.
What's up, dog?
What have you been up to, dog? You had a weekend off.
I had a weekend off. I kicked it. Watched
this time we didn't take it off because of you. Usually we.
I know. It felt good. It felt good that it wasn't my fault. You know what I mean? But yeah, I fucking watched a lot of soccer.
Man, fuck Italy.
Yeah, fuck Italy, by the way. And low key, I was pretty mad that Mexico couldn't beat Trinidad and Tobago. How are we losing to a third world country?
But El Salvador could?
Yeah, I know, dog. How are we losing to a world country? They can't even feed their athletes and we can't beat them?
Hey, fool.
Come on.
All those fucking hurricane relief packages went to the soccer players.
All of it, probably, because no one's getting fed. But I had a good weekend. How was yours, man? Shit would look lit. You, C-, Ray?
Well, I mean, first of all, shout out to everybody in Denver, Colorado, the whole state of Colorado. You guys are awesome. It's a whole vibe. The city of Denver. Thank you, Detroit Coney. Is it Detroit Coney Dog or what is it, Ray? Detroit Coney Denver? Yeah, Detroit Coney Denver on Instagram. Thank you for booking us. Thank you for throwing a dope event at Dab Nation. I had people that drove. Splooge Coin showed up. Shout out to Splooge Coin.
Shout out to them.
They drove 4 hours and bought us donuts after the show. They went to the house. I hooked them up with some hats.
Voodoo donuts.
There was people that drove 6 hours.
Hey, those are pedo donuts.
Oh, come on.
I ruin everything for you motherfuckers. Look into Voodoo Donuts, dog. There's a conspiracy behind those little motherfuckers. Voodoo Donuts. They started in Oregon. Yeah, they started in Oregon, Portland. And there's like little coffins in the little place. It's okay. You remember Comet Ping Pong? Pizzagate?
Pizzagate.
Basically, what they were doing in that pizza joint, they might be doing in the Voodoo Donut place.
Really? At City Walk, dog?
No, Voodoo Donuts, dog.
Yeah, they have one in City Walk.
Yeah, for sure in City Walk then, if that's what they're doing in that.
In the back, there's a fucking attic thing.
There's a basement. I guarantee you there's a basement, dog.
Well,
just look into it. Look into Voodoo Donuts. You think it's all cool?
No, I'm not. I'm not saying it was all cool. That's just something that Splooge Coin was like, hey, we just left the major stoner event. These guys are hungry. Let me go ahead and take them some donuts.
How was the weed?
Oh, the weed was great. They got dope-ass genetics and Malex or Malik's. What is it, Ray? Malex.
You're bad with names today, dog.
Well, no, that was just I fucked up that name 3 times every time over there. I called them Malik, Malex, and Malix.
Coney too right now?
Hey, fucking, I've been smoking all day.
All right,
I ate a lot of those fucking gummies too. But yeah, shout out to Malex, Premium Cannabis and Premium Hand Rolls. They have a lot of good genetics, and they taught me a few things with the way I roll. The one thing I want to say that they had on lock out there, I ain't gonna lie, that they have, like, for real, some of the best of hash rosin.
Oh, that's for sure.
Like,
Colorado.
hands down, hash rosin out there in Colorado. Like, if you're really trying to, like, fuck around and get some good hash rosin or, like, live rosin or any kind of rosin out there, Colorado got that shit on lock, bro. Like, straight out, like, premium-ass dabs. I got to judge this competition. I was on my ass, bro. Like, 6 dabs in a row. The altitude got me fucking bad. Like,
do you think the dabs are better because they got to get rid of the weed, or they fucking use the weed instead? Because it gets so dry so quick. You know what I mean? Like, if I have weed and I have all this weed, I'd rather just make it into an extract instead of letting it sit there and let the altitude fuck it up, right?
I think it's let's just say, if you have so much weed growing and you know that let's just say this batch, it's good and it has the trichomes and the flavors and all that stuff, but you know it's not going to be that shit to sell off the shelves. If you can turn that into oil and fucking flip it, and you're going to get better taste than you would smoking it as regular weed, of course it's definitely it's an easy no-brainer. And then, like, at the volume they're going in out there, you can't afford to, like, hold on to anything, bro. You got to act quick.
That makes sense. Have
you
ever grown
mushrooms out there, dog?
Did you try any of them?
Uh-oh.
No?
Somebody give me a bag of DMT. Some fool came
Where's
up
it
to
at?
Well, it's the state over there, dog.
I
ain't about to fly out with that shit. So, some fool fucking came up to me, this like Will-looking kid.
How does it look? I've never even seen it.
It looks like sand, but this color.
Substance.
Sand, but red.
Like sand, but like this beer color, like a little gold.
Oh, okay, I thought you were picking up the red cup. I was like, what the fuck?
Yeah, and then he was like, some Will-ish kid gave me a DMT. He shook my hand, and then he gave me the bag, and I was like, oh shit, I thought it was Ye in the beginning, but.
Did he look trustable? You know what I mean? You always look at someone that gives you a drug, you're like, wait up.
He looks like he knows his way around DMT.
Yeah? Okay, yeah, you see what I mean? Yeah.
Yeah, straight up.
How's this for trust?
What is it? Children?
Told you. Damn. Children beware. Do not enter Voodoo Donuts. Enter your own risk. I'm just saying. I'm not putting it out there. I'm just saying. Look into it. Voodoo Donuts is creepy out there. They definitely ain't going to sponsor the show, so I'm going to talk my shit.
Well, I mean, it was... But
were they good? The donuts, they bombed. I've had them, dog.
I mean, it wasn't like we went out of the way to get them. Like, Splooge Coin just brought it to us. He was like, hey, salute to you guys. Thank you for having us and giving us a good time. But
how much time did you do?
About 15.
Yeah?
Yeah. It wasn't too bad. We did the High and Hungry and, C- DJ. He did his thing. There's a lot of people that came out, though. A lot of fans, bro. Like, people wearing your shirts and all this shit. So it was dope. So salute.
Appreciate you guys. Thank you guys.
Yeah. I'm going to hopefully do it again. I know at the end of the month, I'm working on a comedy show at the Arrow Lodge Brewery in Covina. So at the end of the month, I will be announcing details for a comedy night out there. Brews and laughs and shit. So make sure you guys, Xavier, if he's available, myself, and a few other comics that you guys might have seen on here. We can get Hooter, too.
Let's do Hooter.
The
Hooter's
Toxic
fun.
Night.
Yeah, I've been having fun when Hooter's around.
It's because he's around our age, dog. He does the same dumb shit. Like when he was like, you.
And I love that he hasn't grown up, even though he's got kids. Because I have homies.
That's what you want to strive for, dog.
No, I know, but I have homies where I can't even hang out with them. All they want to talk about is their little kid scoring or how he got first grade. It's always about the kid. And when Hooter, I'm not saying he doesn't care about his kids, but he can always interact.
He shares the right stories that we would appreciate.
Yeah, he just knows. I have homies where I'm just saying, I've been friends with them for forever, and they're like, hey, you want to kick it? And I'm like, oh, let's kick it. And then they were like, you smell like weed, first off.
Yeah.
I'm just like, oh, fuck. That's how we're going to start off, complaining that I smell like weed?
That fool shares the stories, and he's like, yo, my two little fucking kids, 6 a.m, fucking little fuckers making noise. Like, shut the fuck up.
Like that. Yeah, that's real talk. Like, that's how he talks about it.
I mean, you can't help to think that some parents probably, like, you don't say it, but...
You gotta feel it.
If you're amongst friends, you're gonna fucking just say how you feel about certain shit, man. You can't hold that shit in. I mean, I wouldn't want to be that person. Be like, oh, I want you to think I'm a perfect individual just because I have a kid. Fuck that, dog.
Like girls that always posting their kid of Aiden, bro. I know he's not a good time because every Saturday and Sunday you ain't home, you ain't with him. You're at the club, so you're leaving him somewhere. If he was such a good time, you'd hang out with him.
Aiden is like the Edgar for kids, huh?
Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
All thoughts have an Aiden, or they wanted to name him Aiden, or their future kid's gonna be named Aiden.
Like they call him King. My son is my world. You know what I mean? But you know what's fucked up? It's like a single mom kind of thing, bro. Because I know a lot of single dads that like they're the good piece out of the couple. Like they're like, hey fool, if you thought me turning up was one thing, I was like my baby mom is not safe enough to be left with the kid. And then those single dads they don't have that attitude with it. A lot of the fools that I met, they're just like, as long as this fool don't die. You know what I mean? Like,
or they're asking for appraisal. Very rarely you're like, I'm a single dad. I should be thanked and all this. And I'm like,
need validation.
Yeah.
I mean, fool, you should have learned that shit the moment you became a dad. It's like Father's Day ain't shit. That's pretty much the most credit you're gonna get. You know what I mean? What'd you give your dad for Father's Day? Some pens?
Yep.
Some botas? You shine his botas?
Yeah.
You shine his botas?
Oh, he's got so many of them.
Like cowboy boots?
Fool, like a black guy has sneakers, dog.
Yeah.
Like, that's the way he treats them. Like, he perfect, and then he keeps them straight up. You know how boots are supposed to keep them straight up?
Yeah.
He puts, like,
Does he have those, like, long-ass pointy ones?
No, dog. We don't rock those, dog. Don't talk about those.
Where does that shit come from?
That's picudas. Those are from, like,
It's like Latinx, fucking...
Yeah, that's, like, not...
Latinx quebraditas.
Yeah, that's, like... What is it? I don't even know where those fools came from, but the long-ass ones that curl... Fuck out of here with that shit.
Why, God?
It's just not the style. Like, what do you need so much? You can't even run in those. Have you seen them?
People buy Yeezys.
You can run in Yeezys.
But they're ugly.
That's fine, but you could run in Yeezys.
No, you
That's
cannot.
Yeah, but boots are not meant for running.
You know what boots are for, technically?
What?
Rattlesnakes. When you're out there in the wilderness and a rattlesnake comes at you, it's going to come where? At your calf. You got boots, leather boots, you ain't getting bit, dog.
So you
knowledge right there. That's cowboy knowledge. I swear to God, that's real.
Can we Google this? I mean,
yes. Well, why do you think they're up to the calves? Because they want high. What?
I mean, I understand they were like for some kind of protection.
There's protection of the rattlesnakes. When rattlesnakes launch at you, where do you think they're launching at? Under your knees. Under your knees.
Where they can reach.
Under your knees, which is under your knees. Why do you think it's like the boot abajo la rodilla?
That's true. I didn't think about that.
Boom!
I just thought it. Let me see. Read that, Xavier.
Exactly.
He.
Leather. Is this popcorn reading?
No, it isn't. It isn't. Are you gonna be like the Dumb and Dumber? He. I'll do it, dog. I'll do it.
Leatherworks boot.
Leatherwork boots or cowboy boots with thick rubber or hard leather soles can stop a rattlesnake bite from penetrating the bottom of the foot. Damn.
There we go, dog.
That's why I didn't know
what it's about. Yeah. You're out there in the wilderness with the cowboys, con las vacas, with the cattle. Gotta not die, dog. Back then you used to die for sure, if a rattlesnake bit you.
Did you ever live that farm life?
Would I or did I?
Have you ever like experienced it?
Yeah, my dad has a ranch out in Sonora. It's called El Realito, and it's the closest paved road. Huh?
It's a brothel.
Yeah, it could be. If you take them out there, they ain't going nowhere. It's 4 hours away from a paved road. That's what I mean. 4 hours away from 4 hours away from a paved road. Do you know how long that is?
That is pretty fun.
That is in the cut, dog. There's weed growing. A la brava. Like, no one's taking care of this weed, dog. It just grows like that. There's no electricity. There's no water sewage. Dude, this is like El Rancho. And that's where my dad has his ganado. And it's just little kid shit. I used to walk around. My dad used to... That's where I learned how to, like, shoot guns.
Yeah?
A little kid, my dad was like, shoot shit. And it was just the middle... Dude, middle of nowhere. Paved road 4 hours away. I don't even think there was... Like, when all the families were there, I don't even think there was 50 people that lived in that little city. It's un pueblito. It's like that beaner paisa shit, dog. My dad loves it there, dog. He'll give up the house we just sold any day to go live there, dog.
You think he's going to be going back now that...
Oh, that's his goal. His goal is to get that money and make 100 cows, have 100 ganados, and then make them have kids. Ganados, cattle.
Oh, okay.
So what my dad does is he has cattle and he just feeds them and he sells them to, like, not McDonald's, but he sells them to the United States. He fattens them.
Yeah.
That's what he does.
Yeah, so he produces livestock. That's
not what he lives off of now because he still works construction. But his goal is to just, in su rancho, chill, watch his cows.
That's got to be something out there,
It's different, bro. Like, you can't even, it's weird. Like, you know how Joe Rogan and all of them talk, like, when you go to places like this?
Is it protected by the cartel?
The land?
Yeah, I'd say so. Yeah, okay, you guys ain't gonna believe me. I swear to God.
Xavier, there's no need to discuss any extra shit on the podcast.
No. I swear to God, Santa Maria Purísima. Dude, and I never do that shit. That's when you know I ain't lying. I swear to God, in my dad's rancho, there's a landing strip for airplanes.
No, he's like, you sounded like Tommy. He's like, that's where George Young landed.
When I was little, dog, I swear there's a landing strip. And I asked my dad, I was like, what are these little bumps on the middle of the road? My dad was like, oh, that's back in the day cuando llegaba la avioneta para llevarse la mota. Back in the day, dog. I went there in like 2000. He was talking, this was like in the 80s, 70s.
Damn.
This is 4 hours away, paved road, dog. Like, I'm legit, like, and I don't remember seeing weed because I didn't know. For last time I went, I was like 10, 11. So I don't know what weed looked like, but there was plants that were tall, bro. And I was like, oh, that's the mota. And it would just grew a la brava. It could have been all females, maybe. I don't even know, dog. I can't even tell if it was smokable. To this day, I can't wait to go back to just probably not even smoke it, probably criticize it.
I wouldn't fucking go back. I would just be like, I'm safe over here. Fuck that.
Nah, dude, it's fun. When you own that place, it's fun.
You know what's crazy, man? Going out in Denver, dog, you see all the houses and shit like that. Like, I've never been to another state that gives a fuck about their environment like they do, dog. Even the shittiest fucking neighborhood had a park with a creek in it. Like a natural creek, not like some man-made shit. I was like, yo, man, even the ghetto gets to fucking get a little relaxation.
Have you ever seen it when it snows? Colorado's beautiful.
Yeah,
Denver.
South Park, dog. You gotta watch it.
Did you go to Casa Bonita?
It's not open till September, dog. I was fucking bummed about that, dog. I was pretty bummed out.
You didn't think it was real, though, right?
Nah, but you're right, though. It is. The locals out there say that it is probably some of the shittiest Mexican food you will ever taste in your life, and it's just It's the third biggest restaurant in the United States, which is crazy. Yeah, you can look this up. It's among the top 5 biggest restaurants in the United States because this place is huge, bro. And it's cafeteria style. It's crazy that they would mention that shit on South Park like that. And
because they made fun of it.
It's a real ass fucking place.
Yeah, because I think maybe when you were a kid, you wanted to go to Casa Bonita.
It was like Chuck E. Cheese.
It was like a Chuck E. Cheese to them, and they never went. The guys from South Park. But I'm telling you, when I went and I saw that it was real, I couldn't believe it. You couldn't believe me when I told you.
I thought I was looking for South Park. The first thing Ray asked when we get over there, he's like, "So where's South Park at?" I mean, that was gonna be my question too, but
He beat you to it.
He did beat me to it. You would have liked it out there. Yeah. You would definitely.
Hot chicks. Looks like you're going back.
It's for sure. You're.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, it's a baseball fucking city. What kind of chicks like baseball?
White chicks. Oh, and they got the Broncos too.
Fuck the Broncos.
Damn, coming in hot.
They had a fucking trophy. What is it? A championship trophy at John Elway's restaurant and shit. Shit was pretty sick. I didn't get a chance to see any of the crazy shit in the airport. We only saw the Blue Horse.
Oh, there's a Blue Horse. Yeah, that airport's creepy.
The airport is crazy, and they say that Blue Horse is haunted. And the fool that booked this, Chaz, he fucking pointed out, he was like, I don't know why that statue has a life-size horse dick on that statue. Like, they fucking made that shit extra fucking...
Well, horses got big dicks, dog.
Yeah, dog,
like,
but...
big dog. Like, the first time I saw him, I was like, wait up, that ain't fucking real.
Okay, but here's the thing.
Like,
if you see a statue at the Wells Fargo of the cowboy riding the fucking horse, his dick's not hanging. They kind of, like, leave that out. And they're like, hey, this isn't kind of appropriate. In Denver, dog, that blue motherfucker, dog.
It's a blue one too?
Dog, it's like it's just like you drive next to you're like, yo, what the fuck? Like that was a little bit excess. And you can't even fucking go get out to like
you don't find it weird that it's like so far away from the city? Like in the middle of nowhere?
The tunnels.
Yeah, there's supposed to be underground tunnels where like the military can like that's basically where they're supposed to chill. If shit goes down, like World War III type of shit.
All those underground bunkers and shit.
Mm-hmm.
Supposedly, isn't there levels to that shit? Like, there's like levels that go all the way down, and like at a certain level, they got all the fools that fly in from everywhere else. Like, MIB shit, Men in Black. I mean, you don't doubt it. Like, you don't think that did it have an organization like that, dog? You know how like the way Will Smith, not necessarily in that funny way, but you don't think they have a fucking terminal where these fools check in and they're like, all right, fool, you're coming from Mars. You're gray? All right, you're going to have to put this human costume on.
I don't think the FBI and the CIA are the biggest alphabet company out there.
What do you mean? Like, you think that Men in Black are?
Yeah, like something other than the FBI. Like, we don't know what they are. Like, the government just like,
like
the
FBI,
fools
that have
the
trucks
CIA.
with just like a murdered out truck, and they show up, and you're like, how did you find me?
Yeah, like these guys that would, like, let's say you post a video of some alien shit. They're the guys that come at your door, knock on your door, and be like, delete that now.
Damn.
Like straight up like that, and then they press a button where you forget everything. Straight up Men in Black shit, like, yo, you don't remember that shit.
That's cap.
I think
That
they
is
fucking.
cap.
I think if you say no, they bust out the fucking gun with the silencer, and you hear poof poof, and he's just they make it seem like something happened.
What? You suicided yourself?
Somebody,
some Jeffrey Epstein shit? Maybe
somebody broke in. They blame some fool to take the rat. They're like, hey, you're the burglar. You broke in. Say you shot him. Come on, dog. You don't.
It's real easy, dog. Let's say me and you post a video of some crazy UFO shit we weren't supposed to see. Next thing you know, they knock on our door. We don't comply. Next thing you know, there's 3 lines of cocaine and they got fentanyl. X and E-Zone decided to do fucking coke and it was laced with fentanyl.
Yeah, they would fucking make it look like it's an accident.
Yeah, accident, of course. Like suicide, they ain't gonna take you out. It's easy.
Especially if you got like all this, what I mean? Like
they'll find something about your life, like, oh, he just went through a breakup. We'll make it seem like he died over the breakup. He's all depressed.
He just got divorced. He shot himself.
Exactly.
Yeah, that is fucking true, man. Like I thought that the Men in Black thing was a friendly fucking take on it. Cause you remember when they showed up to that lady's house and she gave him lemonade, and you know what I mean? And Will Smith spit it out, and they're like talking to her. They were like, "So how was your husband? Like, they're taking notes, like deciding whether they're gonna kill her or not." That beam shit was supposed to be a symbolism shit for them murking the witness, dog. You don't think they're gonna murk every motherfucker that saw something?
They do. They should. I would. If I was them, I'm murking everybody, dog. Like Cuba right now, dog. People are getting murked in Cuba.
Yeah, like you don't think they have an Area 51 in Cuba? Where like they're gonna be like, you know what, like we're just gonna fucking just give it 100 and fucking break this place open and just, you know what I mean?
I don't know, dude.
I think they have a secret agreement, dog. Cause we talked about this on the Green Thumb show, on the Green Thumb podcast. I said,
What do you mean agreement between who? The U.S. and
no, the fucking
Cuba?
beings, bro. How come every fucking time you never see the motherfuckers come out? You never see these fools come out of the ship. You see them go in the ocean. You see different colored ships. Okay, fool, we already know they're real. You mean to tell me that these motherfuckers don't ever come out for a breather? Like,
do you ever get off in the car on the freeway?
If
No,
I'm going to,
fool, this could be their freeway. They don't even want to kick it here. They're just looking, bro.
If I'm going
they don't
to
wanna
Vegas,
kick it. You
I'm
get
gonna
off
stop
the
by the
freeway?
rest stop or something like that, or alien fresh jerky. You know what I mean? I'm gonna fucking stop by there, stretch my legs out. Dude, I'm just wondering, bro. And then there's been occasions where these fools have crashed. All right, come on, dog. Like, this shit's not gonna open up.
Well,
Nobody's gonna fucking take a video of the little fucking gray ass fool and be like, "Hey, this was some
The last time a spaceship crashed was Roswell, and they did claim to see little green men. So there just hasn't been a crash lately.
You believe that though?
I don't believe that shit.
The Roswell? You believe Roswell?
I believe the Roswell thing.
Wait up. Yeah, I believe Roswell. I mean, Roswell was real. Something did crash.
I think that was real, and that was the thing that set it off for them. They're like, this is probably gonna happen a lot more than we think, so we gotta figure out a way to cover this up. Cause like that's the only time in an era where they didn't have fucking phones, they didn't have nothing. It was just newspaper and the radio where like that was able to get out and be a big deal. And they fucking the people that had the witness, statements. They dead ass say it was a silver or a shiny ass motherfucker. Yeah. Like they described the beings, and after that, nobody has fucking described these fools except for the people that get labeled as crazy, saying that they've been abducted. But I'm like, who are you to say that these fools are crazy? I'm like, dog, they're obviously are very detailed with a story. You know what I mean? These fools talk about it's like, yeah, they went in there, they put some shit on my neck, and they fucking got me pregnant or whatever the fuck it is. There's a lot of those cases out there, and not all those fools are crazy.
I mean, I think the only person that got pregnant without wanting to get pregnant was the Virgin Mary.
No, that could have been an alien, dog.
That was an alien. That's what I'm trying to tell you. If she claims not to have sex, which we're gonna believe her, right? Because we're Catholic, right? She didn't have sex with anybody. So then, how did she get pregnant? She got abducted, and they gave her an alien sperm baby.
An alien
and that's
sperm
Jesus.
Baby?
That's why we call him Ship-Shaped in Jesus on Tinfoil Hat Podcast. Like we think he could have been an alien.
If she didn't,
so Jesus is an alien.
Dude, I'm just saying, if we're gonna believe as Catholics that she did not get pregnant by intercourse, then how else, other than fucking getting abducted by aliens? And then Jesus has powers? That sounds like an alien.
I mean,
it sounds. I mean, you guys think I'm not offending no one, but I'm just saying, doesn't Jesus sound like an alien? Like he has powers. Wouldn't aliens have powers?
I do understand where you're coming from, because I looked into the whole thing. I've been watching a lot of the interviews from the people that say they've been abducted, and people that say that they were pregnant or that they got pregnant and they grew up to have healthy kids. But the one thing they have, I guess similarities that they have, those people that got pregnant, is that they all feel that they've been a part of a certain program where like the aliens were like, all right, you guys get to have a certain amount of hybrid beings. You know what I mean? And the government let them get away with it because those kids didn't grow up to be alien-like, but these people, yet their parents still have that recollection. You're like, hey, I had a fucking bite mark on my neck. Look like tubes have been in me. You know what I mean? Like, you don't know what that shit's like, dog.
No.
But then you can shape-shift to the biggest restaurants in America.
Damn, what are the options?
The Big Texan.
How big is that?
1,000 pounds of beef each day.
Whoa.
You get a 72-ounce sirloin steak.
Whoa.
72.
I don't know what makes it big, but it's big, I guess. Rattlesnake Saloon.
That's a lot.
This is all where people are fat, dog. Look at the states, dog. This is all fat people states. Florida, Texas, Alabama. Bro, fat people states. Of course.
¿Te puedes hartar así tanto?
No, esa gente no se harta, dog. They're there for 2 days, bro. Yeah.
I mean, look at that steak, bro.
Damn, some Kobe pizza.
I mean, bro, when I look at that steak, I look at it like this, and it's like, I deadass look at that piece of meat, I was like, that's about 6 days to fully digest that motherfucker and for it to come out completely. You know what I mean? Your body's not a machine. It's not gonna fucking just take that shit down like a juicer.
You're gonna fucking throw that shit up.
No, you're not gonna throw it up.
Look
Fool,
at that.
come on, te
Look at
tapas,
that.
way.
That's thick, bro.
That's a lot,
That's
bro.
thick. That's some Lizzo steak. Lizzo orders that shit, dog. Lizzo's the one ordering shit like that, dog. I'm telling you that right now. Anything over fucking 12 ounces or 24 ounces is a Lizzo. We should just call it the Lizzo steak.
Lizzo steak?
Just change it to the Lizzo steak, dog. You don't get like that unless you eat like that.
That's just crazy. She was like, she's like one of the few entertainers that have a problem with like something she has to fix on her own. You know what I mean? like the other, like.
Well, but I've said it. If she loses weight, she loses half her followers.
No, but that's what I'm saying. She has a problem with the way people are judging her. But I'm like, hey, like, there's like this like unspoken rule when it comes to like a fat entertainer, bro. Like Ralphie May.
Can't lose it.
Can't lose it. And I mean, he was gonna still be like funny without it. All respects to him and R.I.P. to him. But it's at the end of the day, it's like, hey man, that came along with it.
Not everybody. The guy from Superbad lost weight. Not as funny.
Not as funny. And then
I'll be honest. I want people to be healthy, but you're funny fat.
How was that?
Lizzo, good at making big girl music.
That's true.
She wouldn't be good at making hot girl music. I'd be honest with you.
I mean, bro,
I wouldn't listen to her hot girl shit.
If the fucking Adele songs,
Adele lost weight and she lost followers.
Nah, she still kept it, dog. Cause she didn't get super skinny.
She started losing weight and they started talking shit on her.
Damn.
That's for real, for real.
Damn. I didn't know that. I thought she still kept it. I thought she was still popping.
She about to stop losing it, but when she started losing it, they started talking shit on her.
Remember Kelly Clarkson?
Yeah.
That worked out for her, though. She got hot when she lost that weight. Because she was fat first, and then she was just like, hey, I'm going to have a hit. And then she came back with that, what is it? She did Proactive and some other weight loss shit. Oh. I was like, damn, 2 a.m., huh? Commercial?
Like Action Bronson. He losing weight. He's skinny as fuck right now.
He's skinny for action size. He's still big. Yeah,
I know. But yeah, you know.
That's like you saying that a fool like that goes from that size to Xavier size.
Hey, but he's looking good, though. Action Bronson looking good, though.
Like, if
for how big that fool is.
If I went at it, dedicated myself to it, and let's just say I fucking got Xavier size, it wouldn't even be congratulations, dog. It would be like, hey, fool, you looking healthy.
Yeah. Just because they're not used to looking at you like that. It's like if I gain your weight, they'd be like, fool, what is wrong with you?
Yeah, you're like, hey, fool, what's going on with you?
Stop trying to get fat, bro. You got something going on.
Hey, Xavier.
What's up, dude?
Free Britney.
Yeah, we got to free Britney, dog.
Well,
who runs that page, bro?
You don't have no conspiracy
Who
on
runs
that?
her page?
I mean, there is a what is a conspiracy? We should free her. Like at the end of the day, like I mean, as fucked up as it sounds, she's a grown adult. I mean, if Will can be free, why can't fucking Britney?
That's true.
That is true.
If there's homeless people out there with schizos and they're crazy as fuck, and Britney's considered crazy, why can't Britney be free? And we shouldn't tell no one to fucking not have kids. They're trying to stop her from fucking.
She still wants to have kids?
She should be able to if she wants to. She's a woman.
Well, how old is she now? If she's like at 40, dog, that's like women have that rule that's like, especially
There's
her.
no rule. What do you mean?
Fool. Like if you met a woman that has not had a kid and she wants to have one, and she's between the ages of 30 to 35, the pressure is on, homie.
It's on.
They feel like the time's running
but they still
off.
can.
They feel like the time's running off, bro. They have a certain time.
Britney Spears is 39.
Oh, she can still get it.
She big on it. What you talking about?
She can get it both ways. She can have a kid and she can get it with me.
Sorry, she's 39.
You want to get it with Britney Spears, dog?
I Kevin Federline.
Yeah, exactly. Even if she's not hot, I would just do it just to say I got with Britney, dog. Like when I was a kid, Britney was it, dog. Yeah, it's Britney, bitch. Oops, I did it again. I would do it again.
He's like, would you Kevin Federline it, bro? You think Kevin Federline asked himself that shit? He was like, I'm that bad Vegas decision for her. She was a resident here for fucking 3 years, and I was.
We don't free Britney the same.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. She's like old enough, but at the same time, she has access to those doctors. She can have that baby, dog.
Yeah, her dad won't let her though. Her dad's the one that's in control of her.
What is he gonna do? Stop her vagina?
Why are we talking about getting laid with her?
I don't know, dude.
No, because he said that Britney that she's not allowed to have a kid. I was like, fool, her dad's gonna be there to stop every time her husband wants to bust a nut inside of her.
Well, she's super controlled. Like yes, like they tell her what to do, what to wear, type of shit.
Damn. What's her social media?
I don't know, but she be blinking and shit on there a lot.
Hey, she has the same.
She does signs of like, she does these signs where like people be like blink 3 times if you're a hostage, and she'd be like.
I can admit when somebody is like, okay, cool, yeah, fool, she's hot. And don't get me wrong, she's always been hot, but every time she posts on her social media, she has the same look that the fools that open the door at the Scientology Center do for you. You know what I mean? Like, it's just like their life is just, there's no happiness to it. There's, you know, it's such a dull look. Like, when she's doing those spins, I'm like, she doesn't want to do this shit.
Yeah,
It's like
exactly.
somebody's telling her, like, keep fucking dancing, ballerina.
They've been telling her that since she was 18, bro. They've been telling her, you got to go on stage. If you go on stage, we're going to break contract. If you don't break contract, you don't... Dude, she's been their fucking puppet since she fucking signed contract.
Yeah,
and she went crazy, and they fucking put her on check. There's this episode, there's this video of her saying she on stage saying, I have 108-degree fever, and these fools are making me still dance.
Damn.
Some shit like that. Fool, you know how much money you owe these people? Technically, if you don't perform, no one gets paid. And that's not no one; it's a lot of people when we're talking Britney numbers.
Yeah, it's like a circus.
Yeah, so it's a circus. So guess what? You going on stage, bitch. I don't give a fuck if you got COVID. I don't give a fuck if you're 108.
You're their horse.
Yeah.
Damn, that's wild.
So no, she's a puppet, dog. Why do you think they all fucking go crazy? Where's
You know,
Justin Bieber at? When's the last time he went on tour?
A lot of those fools that are child actors get those kind of deals. Like, you know what I mean? Like that one fool that got convicted for fucking being with that 15-year-old, that Drake Bell fool.
Oh, that fool's a piece of shit. Convicted of what? He got fucking community service,
he
dog.
pled guilty, but I wanted to go.
How do you plead guilty to talking to an underage girl and all you do is get community service? That's when you know you got money. That's when no. It's not only money. It's fucking my bad. It's not only white. It's money, dog. Look who's out. Bill Cosby, OJ out. It's money. It's not about
OJ made a lot of white people some money, dog, in the field. Straight up, just
he's still making the money on
Drake
Twitter,
Bell,
dog.
Sentenced to 2 years probation.
That's it, dog.
Hey,
That's it, dog.
You know what fucked him up too? He had a similar deal too, man. Like where he had like a 360 kind of deal where he was spending all his money thinking it wasn't gonna like run out, and homie was one of those dudes that went completely broke because they had it all under control.
You know what's the worst part? He went and apologized about it on Twitter, holding his baby.
Damn.
How you talking about pedophile shit holding your baby? Are you a fucking maniacs? Are you retarded?
Damn.
Are you full-on retard or what? Because I need to figure out where you're coming from because what the fuck's going on?
Yeah, that's a bit too much, man. Like that gives up the wrong fucking messages. Like, hey, I'm holding my baby, but I don't like kids. You know what I mean? Like, just keep that simple. The baby didn't fuck up, dog. You know what I mean?
Weird shit, dog. People are weird. People are fucking idiots.
You know who I want to
who's your manager?
You know who I want to find out? What is it? They're no longer fucking babies anymore. They're fucking getting up there at age. The Harambe kid. I want to find out what that motherfucker's up to.
Living his life, dog.
Nah, dog. Like he must have gone on fucking protective custody. There must have been, because you don't think Peter fools wanted to fucking take that fool out? Be like, this motherfucker killed.
Well, you know how crazy you sound wanting to kill a baby because a gorilla.
I'm not saying the baby, dog, but I'm saying that this fool got to walk, you know what I mean, walk free after that shit. The gorilla wasn't even doing anything.
This is the adult. This is the parents' fault. If we're going after anybody, it's the parents' fault.
Yeah, it's the parents' fault.
It's not the kid's fault, dog. If anything, the kid's traumatized, bro. He was there with a big-ass black gorilla, homie.
Or what is it? You don't want to... I'll get that interview from that kid. Remember the gender reveal that set the forest fire and the whole fucking sky was all orange? I was like, and those parents, it was because they did some pyrotechnic shit and the forest caught on fire. I'm like, let me get that interview, dog. You know what I mean? I want to talk to those who be like, hey, so how has it been since you fucking burned down people's homes? Do you ever feel bad? You know what I mean? You see, like, that shit must be a trip to some of these fools. Imagine how that Harambe kid...
Those pyrotechnic guys?
No, just being at fault for some shit like that, fool. You know what I mean? Like, being at fault for something that just...
What's the biggest fuck up you've done?
I'm not saying me. I'm saying.
Have you? Well, what's the biggest fuck up you done? Like it was involved more than 5 people.
I don't think I've ever thankfully, I don't think I've ever done anything that I'm like, oh, I fucked up that bad. Because anything that I ever fucking felt that I fucked up, like, I always made right. I always had the opportunity to make things right, and that's the first thing. It's like, hey, it's okay to fuck up. Nobody's perfect, but
yeah, you can't make that right. You can't like all of a sudden grow 1,000 trees.
That's true, man.
That's what I mean. Like, yeah, have you ever done anything you can't come back from?
Nah, not that I could think of right off.
Like for me, the craziest thing is, it's not even that crazy, but for the moment in the day and when the people are there, people are pissed, dog. I fucked up a whole order.
A what?
Like at a restaurant, a whole order for like a party of 20.
A whore?
A whole order. Una orden de comida para un restaurant.
Okay.
You know?
Okay, yeah.
That's the worst I've done. Is fuck up an order bad. Like, I was so embarrassed. It was like they were speaking English and I wrote that shit in Spanish.
Damn.
They asked for like a large pizza. These fools got like a small, all pepperoni, no pepperoni. It was a fuck up. My manager was like, "What is going on?" I didn't even know what to say. That's the worst. But that's like,
I mean, but that's not.
that's what I mean. It's nothing major. Like it's
that doesn't dwell on you. It's not like.
Oh, it dwells on you that day, bro. You
No,
feel
I
like
mean,
a
just
fucking
that day,
loser.
but it's
You're
not-
like, I can't take a fucking order.
Like it's not like you doing something. You're like, hey, I was like, this fool was gonna bone his lady, but in high school I poke holes in that fool's condoms. You know what I mean? And they, you know what I mean? And you have to live with that. That fool thinks it's just destiny. He was meant to get married with that
When would
girl.
you tell your homie?
Huh?
When would you tell your homie that you poked holes in that condom?
I wouldn't know.
At all? You're riding it to the
I'm
death,
taking
you're to
it
the
to the
grave,
grave,
dog.
yeah.
You're letting this motherfucker love this kid, even if.
What else are you gonna do, bro? I mean, like what else? I mean, it's his kid.
I mean, once it's born, you might as well tell him. He's gonna love him. It's kind of
He's
funny
gonna love
story.
him.
He has to love him.
I don't know. What if he's one of those fools? He was like, this fucking anchor, I could have avoided. You know what I mean? I don't know, man. It's people.
He's gonna be mad at you, fool.
That's why I
You're
wouldn't
the
tell
one
him.
that fucking put the holes in there.
First of all, I wouldn't do anything
I
like
still
that.
don't think that's legit.
What do you mean? Poking a hole?
Poking a couple holes with a safety pin will get a bitch pregnant.
Dog, those are like, it's like ripping a hole in your fucking contact. Like, you're gonna feel that shit, dog. Like, that shit affects the whole thing. Like, microscopic holes that you can't see. How big you think sperm is? You think, like, you know what I mean? You think that shit can't fucking swim through that shit and be like,
But
oh.
is it coming out? You know, like those balls that you squeeze and they come out the net?
Oh, yeah, like that.
Is that how that shit looks like when you nut in it? It just kind of comes out como
That shit
huevo?
with the sparkling shit in it?
Yeah, like that shit that you spurge it comes out the sides.
Nah,
You think
I
it'd
mean-
come out? Because I don't think it'd come out.
What do you,
Off a safety, after, fool,
Fool,
comes thick, dog. It's not water. It's also
look,
thick.
fool, look,
Is it-
if you go bone, and
What the
you
fuck
get
are we
you're
talking about
using a
this?
condom
Yeah.
that has holes in it.
Yes.
And you're going
safety pin's hole. Safety pin, like a
safety pin. They
like,
poke 3 holes, right? Let's
three
just say
holes,
3 fucking
yeah.
holes. After all
the
that
tip, right?
friction,
Right on the
after all
front.
that friction, you don't think that the fucking where the holes are at, it's gonna stretch as you keep going in and out, and eventually, as you're going through those fluids,
We need to
like
Bill
a
9.
fucking
We need to
engine
Bill
is
9 this
going
shit.
through, you know what I mean, through the valves. You don't think that the juices are gonna fucking squeeze out? That shit, your juice hasn't been exposed to oxygen, so it's still alive. The shit is in the perfect fucking habitat. This shit's gonna swim for it, dog. Like a cat with the door open.
I got
it's gonna
soldiers.
Go,
I got
dog.
soldiers. My soldiers are going. I'm just wondering if they're going. Does that open up the gates? I didn't know.
Yeah, dog, any
Damn.
opening. What do you think?
Why don't you try it?
The condom's a fucking what is it? You're fucking what's that? Waterboarding your dick. You know what I mean? It's just like fool, nothing's getting out. You know what I mean? Like you're keeping that fool from everything, dog. That's your safety. I don't know. I'm just
I wonder
saying.
how
Okay,
exes enjoying these joints.
Okay, kids can come out, right? Can herpes come in?
Yeah,
Oh my god.
I'm just asking. You saying come in? Can
yeah, anything. You have an opening,
Damn.
dog. You have. What do you think the little hole in your? What do you think the fucking slit in the front of your dick is? It's an opening. That's why I always wonder, like in those
fucked up.
pools, like in Vegas. I always wondered. I was like, you're wearing a bikini and you're wearing shorts, but like, you have an opening in that water.
I've always.
You don't think that like there's a yeast infection floating around? There's like some fucking herpes that's gonna go inside your pee hole. You know what I mean? Like you don't think there's some nut floating in that water? All these fools are on coke. It's like a soup of drugs, drug sweat. You know what I mean? There's nothing positive in that fucking pool.
So you've never been at the day clubs at Vegas?
I've been, but I've never fucking gotten my shorts
Never-
in there.
no?
I've been drinking, like standing in, like, you know what I mean, where your sandals are in the fucking
yeah.
little shower area, but I never gone in there. And even then, I fucking was spraying Ongo-san on my fucking shit. I was like, fuck this, dog. I ain't taking no chances with you know, bro, it's a fucking pool of people that are out there partying. How many maniacs you think are in that pool? How many hookers? Like let's just say there's
It's
10
Vegas.
10 hookers,
Half of 'em.
10 hookers in there. They're being paid for. They've already taken 5 dicks before they went into the pool. Now you got that shit that's like hooker tea bags in the water.
Oh, bro, there's cum in that pussy dripping out from last night.
And then you're walking over there. I got you your drinks, babe. Oh, it's fucking nasty, bro.
Oh,
Then
it's
there's that
summertime
one bitch
too.
on her period still in the pool.
Yeah. And you know there's some fucking chicks that probably do that.
Oh, they don't care, dog. We seen that video of that girl that just sprayed her
Oh,
vagina like
that
she thought it
shit's
was a fucking
nasty.
armpit.
Like what would you do, man? And I don't know. I just not to knock anybody that goes to the pool parties. I'm just saying these are thoughts. You know what I mean? These are like if there's some creeks, if I go to the Amazon and I'm like I want to take a bath in this water, and before I get the shots to go to the Amazon, they tell me, hey, avoid these waters because microscopic viruses can eat your skin or whatever. If that's gonna be in regular water, homie, you best believe there's something in that Vegas.
Just put a mask on, dog.
Put a condom in the pool and just be like, nothing's coming in.
Well, we're talking shit on day clubs. Same shit with fucking Raging Waters in Soak City.
I never
Those
was a
got
fan.
little kids. That's even worse. They got little kids,
You know
bro.
what?
You think little kids make it better? Little kids make it worse.
I don't
These
go to
type
theme
of
parks.
these type of things, dog, made me so happy about not knowing how to swim. And if I have been able to swim, it's been on like family pools. You know what I mean? I was like, I know.
Wait up, you can't be as a little kid did not want to go down that slide though. I know now as an adult you're like, man, fuck that
I
shit.
did.
Yeah,
There
as a
was
kid,
certain
I didn't
parks.
like theme parks.
Yeah, there was certain parks that I did.
You can't afford it, don't mean you don't like them.
No, I didn't like it. I didn't like it at all.
It's like Sammy's. It's like Sammy's had a traumatic childhood. He's like, hey, fool. He's like, there was no theme parks at all. No, but it's I don't know.
Yeah,
Like
Castle Park.
Yeah, you did. Castle Park was kind of like
I know, but it's not that I
Castle
could afford
Park's
it. I
so
just
lame.
didn't like
You know where
theme
Castle
parks.
Park at? That shit's lame. You know where it's at?
Riverside.
Riverside is that one on the 91? We don't go
Final
there.
Destination movie like came out. I was like, you know what? Yeah, I'm never gonna go to fucking theme parks.
I remember that we took a trip from the elementary school that I was in South Central to Castle Park. It's like it was a big thing. I thought it was so far away. I was like, damn, fool, we couldn't get anything else. I was like, that's how you know that school sucks.
Fool, you guys drove past Disneyland, past Knott's.
Yeah,
That's how
right.
broke you guys are. You guys drove past better theme parks to take y'all to fucking Castle Park.
Right, but you know what? We still thought it was the shit though. When you're a kid, bro, what the fuck are you gonna do? Any day that you don't get to be in class, bro, don't you miss that was the dilemma of your day, bro? You know what I mean? Like realizing or facing that you have to go to school or you're not gonna go. You're gonna go on a field trip. Like that was the dilemma. Like that was all you had to look forward to.
Dude, if I didn't do my homework, it fucked with me all day.
What do you mean?
If I didn't do my homework, it fucked with me all day, even though I knew I should have done it.
You had like guiltiness?
Yeah, like if I knew I wasn't gonna do homework during soccer practice, I'm like, man, I should do it.
I had one of those
or I should have done it.
I had one of those like strict dads that like fucking got angry when I kept getting the wrong answers. So I just fucking copy. That's what made me copy off my friends. I always yeah, like I didn't want to deal with the whole thing. I was like, hey, fool, you're fucking aggressive as fuck, dog. Like, why you being a jerk? When I ask you questions, it's not my fault. I don't know the timetables, dog. Just explain this shit better. Yeah, like, so, like, after a while, I was like, man, I'm not finna have this trauma in my life being yelled at. Every grade, from, like, 4th grade and up, I always had somebody to copy out of. I always did, dog. I passed all the way till calculus like that.
Dog, yeah. I mean, I went all the way to college cheating, dog. The whole way. My girlfriends were do shit for me.
Damn.
You know me, fool. I'd have a girl, and they'd be like, let's hang out. I'm like, I got to do my homework. And be like, all right, let's help you do it. And be like, what's 2 + 2? And I just wouldn't get it right, and they'd get so frustrated, they would just do it. They would just get... No, I'm exaggerating. But they would get so frustrated that they would just get it done. Does that make any sense to you? Like, they just wanted to hang out with me, and I'll mess.
They respected your priorities, but they still weren't going to wait for you to be... Yeah.
They were like, okay, so how do you do this math problem? And I would do it, and they're like, okay. But they were smart, because, I like smart girls, and they would just, get the fuck out of here. And they would just do it, and they're like, okay, now we can kick it. That's how I did it.
Anytime I had math was the one thing that I was always motivated to cheat in that class, because I just couldn't get it, and nobody could teach me.
You're good with math now, though?
I saw that movie, what is it, Stand and Deliver? What is it, with Edward James Olmos? Remember when he's a teacher, the calculus teacher?
No, I don't remember.
The one that Cartman makes fun of, talking I teach these kids. That's a real fucking movie. It's based on Garfield High School. It's a real thing, and Edward James Olmos plays this role on there. I seen that movie when I was younger, dog, and I was like, if the math teacher don't come in like Edward James Olmos and has this passion, it ain't gonna work. You know what I mean? And nobody had that passion in South Central, dog. I just copied through everything, dog, like everything. I had a whole system. You know those calculators, the T84s, the expensive ass calculators. Yep. So in the back of it, I would just fucking get one of those postal stickers, and I would just copy down the formulas and the answers to it. So like every time I'll take out my calculator, I'll slide it, and I'm like, hell yeah, that goes. Just look at them and just.
Well, I had logic to my cheating. Logic.
That is logic. That's
I know, but I had other logic. Like this was like legit logic. This was like premeditated before the year even started. You know how you're supposed to take your hard classes in the beginning because you're more alert, you're ready to go in the morning.
Yeah.
Not me. Took them at the end because everyone already took the test and everybody already got the answers.
Damn.
Straight up, dog. Calculus 7th period, because that means that's 6 classes that I can ask someone, be like, yo, $20, hook it up, please, for the answers. Or at least take a picture of the test, and then I'll figure it out during my break.
That's some fucking smart,
that's legit shit, dog. If you take calculus, your first period, guess what? No one's even seen the answers. No one even knows if the test is hard. So you wait till 7th period, because now you got 30 homies.
I didn't get it.
Dumb motherfucker be like, yo, what's up? Come on, hook it up. I'm failing, dog. I need this. Like, I need to graduate.
I need
this.
I didn't get up to game like that till, like, I started taking classes like chemistry and geometry. And then I had electives that, like, you could do, like, service or, like, you be, like, a TA or working at the book room. Fool, when I had the TA and I had to, like, print copies for teachers of shit, I would always print an extra copy of the answer keys, because when they'll do grading, and then when I would have in the book room, they would be the master's edition, like the teachers, and I would fucking take that and be like, all right, for all the 10 chapters, I had the answers to the workbooks, the assignments they would give us, and just straight out fools would just barter, dog. Like fools would just bring you shit, because you're the fool that's like, hey, you're like the spy in there,
You
dog.
were never a TA?
Was I ever a TA? Yeah, that's what service was.
Okay, my bad. TA. I was a TA too, dog, and I was like, I think I told this story, but I was
just had to be nice with
dog,
them.
I was such a dick, because I was a TA for this one teacher, and she was cool as a chemistry class, and sometimes, just because I was an asshole, this was like an E-zone thing, I'd be like, randomly, I'll grab a paper, like, you didn't do your homework. Just throw it away, dog. Random person. This person could have done their homework every single day.
What do you mean?
I would have socked you.
Hey, I would fucking
random, dog. Like, there was a pile of piece of papers, and I would just grab one and be like, I don't want to grade it because I'm tired of grading. And that piece of paper would disappear, bro. And this person did their homework and be like, I don't know, I didn't good
That's the equivalent to the satisfaction I get from breaking the chocolate bars in the store.
Yeah.
Yeah, like
no, this person did the work, and I would just make that paper disappear. Por nada más porque se me daba la perra gana, compa. I would just see this list of papers and like, and sometimes if I didn't like you, dog, don't get on my nerves. Dog.
I would do that with test. You know how like you had to like help them make sure the tests were bubbled in right. I would fucking start bubbling like opposite shit into it, like just randomly. Like that's fucked up, dog. Like we probably fucked up fools as like futures and shit.
Yeah, who cares?
Yeah, right.
They're fine.
It wasn't gonna be over here. Yeah. Being some next mathematician.
Did you ever get some during class?
Get like fucking class?
Titty grab.
Oh, like mostly like just cop a feel, just kid shit.
Yeah,
like,
me too. Yeah.
Or like like the girls touching you. You know what I mean?
That shit happened. Do you remember the Cassie? Remember the Cassie? You know what the Cassie is?
The Cassie?
Yeah, like the state test.
Yeah. Oh yeah, like the.
So we were there for like 2-3 hours.
Oh my god.
Yeah, the Casey. Yeah, we were there for 2-3 hours.
And what do you call it, bro?
Cassie. I don't know, dog. That's what we called it.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
And we had homeroom in our school was like, you never kicked it with these people because you would only go there like maybe every other month to take these random tests, and we'd go, bro, and there was always this hot chick, and this time me tocó to sit next to her, and during the test I finished quick because she finished quick. Right when she turned in her test, I was like, I'm done too. I didn't give no fucks about this test.
You guessed CCAA.
Yeah. And I started talking to her, and she didn't let me copying a field.
Like she was just like touching.
While people were taking the test, I'm over there grabbing titty, bro.
You know,
and I had a girlfriend that was in another building.
Does it fuck you up though? Like when I met girls like that when I was younger, they were like I don't think they were like they already knew like when you're an adult and you say it, like
guess
you
what?
Know.
Guess what?
Hold on, let me finish.
She's a fucking whore to this day.
I mean that's in that 100%. Occasion. But you don't think that these are fucking chicks or like fucking people that like, I'm like, hey, for sure you got molested. You know what I mean? Like, why do you fucking crave this kind of attention? Like, you know what I mean? Girls that say choke me, for sure, like, you know, it's rare that they're just like, it's because they just like it. You know what I mean?
Like this chick, like, you know me before I was like 14, 15. You think I was pressing her?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Nah,
like,
dude, this was her. It was her. It was like her. She's like, hey, what's up? She's like, my boobs are big. Do they look big? Oh, my God. And I'm like, nah, let me tell you. Like, you know, kind of like, ahí como queriendo y no queriendo. And she knew I had a girlfriend. She didn't give no fucks, dude. She's like, here, just grab my titties. And all she did was kind of, you know how high school shit, you put up the book? Put up the book. I'm there grabbing her titty.
You know what?
I'm there, and then after her titty, you know, fucking maniacs, I'm like, oh, I'm going to try to grab her pussy.
Hey, you know
she's like, I'm on my period. I was like, I don't give a fuck. In high school, dog, I'm in class, dog. Like a fucking maniac, dog. Like a fucking maniacs, dog.
Your fucking fingers like got that tint, the pennies. Dude.
Yeah, and then I got out of class, the bell rang, and then I want to go hold my girlfriend's hand.
Oh, dog, you're fucking maniac.
Maniacs, yeah, dog. This is fucking from high school.
What I used to do when we used to have TVs and shit like that, and I would just want to have fun.
That was a good old day.
Yeah, my friend used to have my best friend used to have his watch, a Casio remote control watch, and we would switch it to borrow it in between class, and it would pick up as a universal control. So every time the projectors were on or something like that, like the movie would be playing, we'll let it play for 5 minutes, boom, turn off the TV, and the fucking teacher's like, what the fuck? Like, you know what I mean? She turns it back on and they keep going. And dude, we made so many teachers lose it because of that shit. After a while, they're just like, oh, someone here is... I remember this African dude speaks like Michael Blackson. You think this is funny? You know what I mean? He was just fucking just going like... He started snapping and he was like, I don't have to do this.
Were you there? You might have been there.
For what?
The day at the Comedy Store where Brian Redband started controlling the TVs out in the patio room and he put on granny porn? And everybody in the patio is freaking out. The manager's like, where's the control? Where's the control? And there's like granny porn, like nasty granny porn being played out in the patio out at the Comedy Store, dog. And it's fucking Red Band, dog.
Damn,
Straight control. This is back in the day, but no one knew what was going on. You see the manager freaking out because there's people there, dog.
Richie's like, turn it more.
Where's the... Yeah, you just see them freaking out. They're trying to turn it off, and we knew it. I was dying, bro.
So wait, what's the big deal?
Hmm?
What's the big deal with Red Band?
He played granny porn off the fucking the TVs at the Comedy Store patio.
That's wild.
Yeah, you know how you can link up to computers? Like now you kind of put a password on it, but if you don't have a password on it, you can link up and play whatever you wanted. And he figured out that you could, so he kind of waited on it, and it was packed, un chingo de gente, güey. And he just puts on granny porn, dog. And it's like penetration. Like he skipped the fucking foreplay, dog. It was straight penetration on granny porn. Everyone's like, and you can see the managers freaking out, the bartender trying to find the control, and it's just like, it is what it is, you know, nothing you could do about it. But it was so funny, and that's what it was, just like that. But at the fucking Comedy Store, and the manager all freaking out. You weren't there, huh?
Nah,
it was great.
Yeah, I haven't been back ever since like the shit got shut down.
Yeah, it was like, yeah, exactly. Dude, they were playing the NBA game or the MLB game or something like that. Red Band
so people were watching already.
People were watching, and it was like it was amazing. Shout out to Red Band. Thank you again for that great ass experience.
For real. Let me go ahead and take this moment to tell you about our sponsors that made this show possible. I want you guys to make sure you guys check out Zishy at Zishy.com. Their original account got deleted, but they came back with Zishy Lives. And you can go ahead and love websites like OnlyFans, but you only get to subscribe to one girl. They give you access to multiple galleries of all these aspiring models with sexy, erotic, or full nude pictures. Every single one of these girls has their own gallery shot by professional photographers. And you can get all that, get away from the pussy that looks like it smells fishy, and join Zishy for $13.99. Make sure you guys follow them at Zishy Lives on Instagram. That's their new Instagram account. And show them some love. I know there's a lot of maniacs out there that watch the show, but they've been a sponsor since day one. I also want... is Budvac still sold out?
I think they're sold out.
I saw some of them had been restocked.
They got the big boy ones, so unless you're a baller like that, they ain't calling your name.
But either way, make sure you guys check out Budvac at budvac.com. Just hit the notification and let you know when stuff has been restocked. A lot of those items have it. You just put your email in there and it's easy. So they should be restocked any week now or any day because, we keep in contact with them. Thank you for being a sponsor. And make sure you write down the code WDSTS to save you some money. Make sure you guys check them out. I also want you guys to check out Lid Lube. That is the one and only Lid Lube. You can use the same code so you can save yourself some money. At the end of purchases, 100% hemp seed. Hemp seed oil that helps lubricate those fucking grinders that get stuck. If you have grinders that have too much resin and you can't, you have to put that force to make sure it twists and turns. Not with this. You put 2-3 drops of Lid Lube and it doesn't affect the taste. It doesn't affect the texture. It doesn't even wet the bud. It just works right with the grinder. Doesn't leave no stain on any paper. Make sure you guys check them out if you have this problem so you don't have to throw away a quality grinder. You just know how to maintain it very much like other, devices that have engineering like this behind it. Anytime it's grinding of any kind of gears, you're going to have to make sure you keep that lubricated some way, somehow, very much like a car. And also make sure you guys check out Cali Magic Farms and Magic Genetics. But right now we're going to go ahead and get into this quick little break. Make sure you guys check out the latest High and Hungry. Shout out to the people that came out to Colorado, and we'll be right back after this minute or two. We'll be right back.
See this right here? Yeah. There's a new company called Budvac. Vacuum sealed all your weed.
It's so easy.
You will not be able to open it. Now press that little knob.
I know I'm stronger than you too, so. That's so cool.
Now reuse that.
Oh, you use that little pump?
While we're on break, I figured we don't smoke the same podcast viewers that I tell you about how I keep my weed fresh. Yeah, I know you guys are wondering. You guys will probably have some methods like putting the orange peel in there, putting the tortilla in there. I don't know. I've heard quite a bit of different stories. When you got stuff like this and you got purple stuff like this, it costs a pretty penny. How do you keep that shit fresh? You want me to tell you how I keep that shit fresh? I keep that shit fresh with Budvac jars right here. Budvac jars is one of the first and only jars out there. I'm sorry, vacuum seal jars that allow you to keep your bud the same way you put it in. You know how that motherfucker in Beauty and the Beast kept that rose tip top and shit? That motherfucker was using budvac.com. He went to budvac.com. He used that shit. He flipped it upside down and he kept that rose real fucking pristine. You want to know how you do it? They give you can go ahead and ball it out with this little vacuum thing right here. Believe me, this shit's fucking dangerous, bro. Like, shit'll fucking get your skin, bro. That's how fucking much it sucks, bro. This shit sucks way more dick than the fucking person who holds the record, bro. I don't know if it sucks dick, but it fucking has that suction power. But look, this is how you take out all the air right here. You go ahead and take out all the oxygen out that way. None of the fucking terpenes or trichomes oxidized, which is a lot of you guys don't understand. When you guys are like, oh, this weed, it could be some good weed. Sometimes that weed that you talk shit about, it just could be somebody storing it in a shitty situation. You want to know why? Because the one thing that makes the weed brown, it's not just a shitty grower. It could be good weed, but it could just be aged and it could be oxidized. A lot of people don't really know that. So how do you stop that process from happening? You go to budvac.com, and it doesn't stop there because we have a special code word. Special fucking code word for you guys that are watching the We Don't Smoke the Same podcast. Make sure you go to budvac.com and use special code word WDSTS. That's right, the initials to the We Don't Smoke the Same podcast, WDSTS, to save you 10% off. And you're going to go ahead and keep your buds like this fresh. I mean, I've had this bud forever. We're smoking this shit on the show. We've been smoking it every week. It does not stop. It's still as fucking green as when I put it in there and when I bought the pack myself. Same thing I'm going to do, and I'm going to go ahead and get on the site and order more of these. But make sure you guys check them out and follow them on Instagram as well. But the website deal is www.budvac.com and the special code word WDSTS. Save you 10% off. But you know what? I'm going to take it an extra step. The first 10 people to go ahead and purchase something on budvac.com and use the code word, you know what I mean? Use the fucking code WDSTS at budvac.com and send me proof on the We Don't Smoke the Same podcast Instagram. I'll bless you guys with something to help, to help motivate you guys to keep supporting our sponsors. You want to know why? Because this is how we do it on the We Don't Smoke the Same podcast, and I like blessing you guys right back. So special code word WDSTS, and that's at budvac.com. Save you 10% off. All you got to do is get one of these jars and, treat your nuggets with a little bit of respect. You know what I mean? Does it sound like a queef?
What's up? I know you guys are watching this during the We Don't Smoke the Same podcast break, but I want to go ahead and tell you guys about our friends at Rosemary Fountain Kombucha. Rosemary Fountain Kombucha is a small organic kombucha.
All right, we are back here on the We Don't Smoke the Same podcast, and thank you so much to our sponsors, and we will have new ones hopefully in 2 weeks. And thank you to everybody who stays buying stuff off the sponsors. There's new stuff on the website. Go to flavorsbyezone.com, highandhungry.shop. Candles have been restocked. There's We Don't Smoke the Same buckets. So you could get a bucket hat box, and some of those, well, there's only 9 left, so for sure every one of those is going to get a tinfoil shirt and some other stuff Xavier got.
Tinfoil shirt, and I got posters. I mean, it's also a mystery box, so you don't know what shirt, you don't know
paying
what poster.
$100, but you're getting at least like $150 or $200 worth of stuff. And trust me, like, everybody knows, if I ever, like, they know damn well, I already go out of the way for them on the regular when I tell them I'm going to hook them up. But God forbid I fuck up your order or something, you get the wrong thing or it's not available, people know I come through on so many levels for them.
Dog, I shop at Ross and I'd buy this box.
Yeah.
Dog, that's how good this box is, dog.
Hey, you know what? Ross been stepping it up, dog. Like, I
think so?
I've been seeing a lot of TikToks of, there's one fool that,
Ross Hall.
That posts up, and he was like, "They got Gucci at Ross. They got Gucci at Ross." And then he was at the counter. I'm buying Gucci at Ross, and he's like,
he went all the way to the counter.
Yeah, like he bought it. They had sneakers, bro.
I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna go to Ross, grab my mom's Louis Vuitton, put a tag on, and be like, "Bridge, I bought Louis at flex on these fools."
No, fool. They actually
go viral. You know it'll go viral.
They actually are selling Gucci at fucking Ross.
I mean, I've gotten good shit.
Yeah, but
I've gotten Timberlands.
That should let people know, because if people have this perception of like a store like Ross, they're like, oh, dress for less, it's like cheap. I'm like, first of all, if you're going to the Gucci store and you're lining up and you're paying the retail price for the newest wallet, which is $800 or like a couple thousand, let's just say, and then you see a wallet that was like last year's shit at the Ross store and it's like you're getting it for like $300 or $400. I'm like, why do people look down upon it like just because you didn't go to the store?
You're right, but you're wrong. George taught me. George is the Ross expert, bro. It depends what Ross you go to. You think you're finding Louis at the Ross in Compton?
You have to go.
Nah, dog. It's about where you go and what day you go. They release shit on certain days, and it's gotten a lot harder now because the people that work there stay on game. You see some Jordans come in, you go on the internet and be like, how much are these worth?
Yep.
So it's very hard for shit to fucking roll through people. Because back then, well, you might have got lucky with like some crazy shit at the Goodwill. Goodwill used to be where it was at too. But now people see anything walk by. You don't think there's someone like Googling shit up before they put it to sell?
Yeah, for sure.
For the homeless people?
For sure. Nowadays, for sure.
Yeah,
like
all the Nintendo games that get donated get searched, dog. They're not putting a $10,000 game for $5 out Goodwill. Those days are over, homie. Those days are maybe at the swap meet or maybe at a yard sale.
Or you have to go to those like areas. For example, like I ain't gonna lie, I could have gone to so many CVS's and so many Walgreens and all these other stores that sell Pokemon cards, right? Like if I would have gone on a hunt, I'm in Denver. I'm pretty sure it's not that hype over there. And there was certain places that did carry them, but at the end of the day, dog, I'm like, you know, I seen the big fucking difference, and they had everything stocked up. It's just
a Cali thing.
It's just a hype state thing, bro.
Because Chile went and got you some Arizona Pokemon cards.
And
it's just a Cali thing. Anywhere else, it's pretty much up for game.
That let me know that it's not such a big issue out there that they have enough to even put in a vending machine, dog. That means there's so much to go around. For her to buy me the cards that were in the vending machine, it's the latest pack. Somebody's on their game, and there's enough to go around. It's literally a California or a hype state thing. You go to like Chicago or
hype state,
or New York or some shit like that. You know, all that shit, they make the prices go up and all that crazy shit.
Nah, I feel you, dude. Like StockX, you ever go on StockX? You see some shit where it's like, what the fuck?
But just because those states are like they don't have that hype, the other states, let's just say other states don't have that hype behind them, that does not mean that they're going to be restocked with the latest Jordans and all that shit, because obviously they're not selling, and that's not the demographic for it. So it's really like a hit or miss. Like you have to go out of your way these days to go and find certain things.
I mean, to be honest with you, the reason we found Casa Bonita was because we were out in Denver, me and George. And it was during winter. And we were like, you know what we should go do? We should go to the Ross and try to find some coats. Because people there don't care about coats.
Yeah.
You know, out here you can't find a nice coat because
all the good ones are taken.
Yeah, exactly.
They're at the Melrose Post with the ticket that's way higher.
So we asked baller ass Matt Robinson, Mr. I make $10,000 headies, can you take it to Ross? And he pulled up and he's like, I'll wait inside the car. This fool didn't even want to go inside. He's like, this broke people shit. He waited in his fucking SK fucking Mercedes S-Type and shit, waited inside the car, and we went, and that's when we saw Casa Bonita. But yeah, it depends on where you're at. Like, if you go to Denver and you're looking for a coat, you're going to find coats.
Yeah, no, it's...
Like a good coat, like a good brand name coat, because no one's looking for a coat. Everyone's got coats out there.
You really gotta do your research, man. Like, for example, like what's that one? There's that legendary mall in America, the biggest mall in America, the one.
Mall of America.
Yeah, the mall.
That's what it's called, the Mall of America. Yeah, Mall of America. I don't know what state it's at, but
that shit is so huge, bro. Like it's so.
It has a roller coasters inside it, dog.
Yeah, it's so fucking huge. I would think that those places, like they have like 5 stores of the same ones in the mall, and then for sure, like you're gonna find it at least in one of those stores. You know what I mean? Like
how many GameStops do you think that place has? Or not GameStops per se,
video game
but
stores.
Video game store that's on the same.
For sure,
thing.
at least like 7.
You think so?
That shit is like 3 floors, and it goes like they have an indoor beach.
It's in Minnesota.
There it is.
There
Bloomington.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's.
Oh yeah.
That's crazy.
I would like to go just check that shit out, but you gotta go in there and you gotta come in there with a bag, for sure. Like you go into the Mall of America, every store is there, dog.
That's a 2-day exploration, dog.
What?
It's a 2-day exploration.
Whoa.
Really? Is that what they say?
No, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, it's huge.
Well, I don't know.
That's a Nickelodeon universe? What the fuck?
What?
Let me look through this.
They got all that shit.
I mean, Disney World is crazy big, right?
Dude, look.
Whoa.
Oh, come on, dog. Like, for sure we're spending a week inside that mall.
Dude, look.
How much money we have, T-Zone?
They got hours, people.
Just for that section, they have a dope-ass comedy club there, too.
Dude, it's huge. Look at this thing.
Oh, that's huge.
4 levels.
Hold on, that's the whole mall?
Let's see the prices. Fuck you.
Dude, that's actually pretty, like, that's dope.
Oh, I charge people just to get in.
I would go to
Can't come in this mall for free, dog. We charging here, homie.
$50, it's not bad.
Just for admission, dog.
I mean, just for that little park, what is it, Adventureland or whatever.
You ever been to Castle? Or Circus? That shit's horrible.
In Vegas?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's just ghetto
horrible,
as fuck.
dog.
That's where all the cholos go.
It smells bad in there, too. It smells like cigarettes. They need to take that shit down.
I was like, it's one of those casinos that it's in, for sure. It used to be the place to go to before, and then it used to be like a very violent-ass place, dog.
Yeah.
Like, for sure. I'm like, but then it makes sense, you know what I mean? Like the 90s era, that's where all the cholos went, all the payasos. Those fools had the payasos tattoos and all that shit. It just made sense. You know what I mean? Like, you're over here, you're like, man, you get to be around the atmosphere, the Smile Now, Cry Later.
You see that new hotel they got in Vegas where it's only adults?
21 and over?
The whole joint.
Yeah.
That's pretty dope. But they got strippers like throughout the whole place.
They just barely opened it up, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
That shit.
That's like, it's like pretty much saying, hey, we have escorts here. You know what I mean? Like, what else are you going to try to advertise? Adults only, dog?
I'm cool with that. It is Vegas. I don't know why the fuck there's kids here anyways. Would you take your kids to Vegas?
Some of them fucking live there, fool.
Yeah, on the outskirts. Keep them on the outskirts. So do homeless. Keep them on the outskirts.
Keep them, or under the tunnels.
Or under the tunnels.
I don't know, man.
You take your kids to Vegas?
Nah.
Nah, I'm not taking my kids to Vegas.
You take your kids to Nevada to do some outdoor shit and all that stuff, but not to Vegas. That's just not like. I remember when I went there when I was younger.
I went when I was a kid. I thought it was stupid.
But we had They had arcades and shit like when you were a kid. Nowadays they don't even have that shit. Like, casinos used to all have a little arcade section just to, like, you know, you could go leave your kids. But now it's like, fuck that, bro. It's like they be fucking abducting kids left and right. Casinos ain't taking that liability. You know what I mean? The kids will start missing and shit.
Well, Chuck E. Cheese has that secure method where they stamp your arm.
Yeah.
It's not that secure, dog.
I don't know. It worked on me, dog. When I was a kid.
No one's trying to kidnap E-Zone, dog. No one's trying to kidnap the fucking troublemaker, bully-ass kid, bro. You're the last kid I want in my fucking band.
When I was in there, I'm like, I remember they were just like, hey, who's picking you up? This is and that. I'm like, what do you mean? They're like, I'm just trying to go outside. They're like, we can't. I remember I was trying to make it my mission and like bypass that fool, but they were on it.
Oh no, they are on it.
Yeah.
Wait, what?
Yeah, they won't let you out if you're like your parents are not there to pick you up.
You need the same stamp on your wrist that your parents have. You remember they stamp you and it's a certain number and they have to. They're this girl. They're letting some girl that just graduated high school be in charge of that shit. Come on.
I don't think it's that easy to get those jobs anymore.
I would hope not. I hope you get drug tested.
I don't think that big. Well, yeah, that's true.
Yes, well, there's kids' lives in danger. Yes, I want you drug tested, homie.
The babysitter on meth.
Yes, I do want a babysitter. That is the last fortitude of fucking Chuck E. Cheese, dog.
That is true.
The last person to see your kid.
That is
true.
true.
They have that stamp on eBay. That stamp device.
Oh, that stamp? Yeah.
I mean, that's a lot of trouble if you just. I mean, what are you gonna do? Try to like impersonate, but stand outside, and be like, "Let me stamp your hand too." You know what I mean? Like, how is that even gonna work? You gotta. It requires too much research, even if you do buy that stamp machine. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Damn. So what's been up, Xavier? You were telling me about something that was going on.
Oh, you gotta bring it up like that?
Yeah, dog.
All right. Well, you ever been pressed on a chick, on like a hot chick?
Pressed about what?
Where she wants to eat your ass?
Damn. What?
Damn. What the fuck?
Like, she's not pressing me, but every time it gets brought up, she's like, "I'll do it."
Whoa.
And I'm just like, "What?" Like, or just watch a movie and then like I was watching like a podcast and some girl and the guy's like, "Man, my wife won't eat my ass," and she's like, "If I was his wife, I'd do it." Shit like that. Damn. Where I'm just like, "Whoa!" Yo me quedo bien callado because I was like, I didn't hear that.
Little sarcastic puns.
Yeah, and I'm like, what? You ever had a hot chick? Because I don't know. She's hot enough where I'm like, man. She is not asking me. If she asked me. I don't know. Like I said, I've never had it done.
So this will be your first time if you agree to this.
I'm not saying I am. I'm just saying like she's like if I was to agree, it'd probably be her. You get what I'm trying to mean? If it was ever gonna happen, it'd probably be her because it ain't gonna happen ever again.
Dog. First of all, like to somebody like me, this is so far left field because this is like. I wouldn't even consider. I wouldn't entertain that whole. Like,
I'm not entertaining. I never have. I've
discussing it?
Yeah. Well, I'm now because she's hot. It became because she's kind of hot, like real hot. So I'm like, all right. Well, what's up? Well, why? Like I kind of. Like why? I don't want to know why. Why you like? Where'd this come from? But I don't even want to ask either. You know?
Are you gonna let her?
We gotta break this down, bro.
Know.
That's a bit fucking a lot to ask.
It's a lot, yeah.
I mean,
I feel like I gotta manscape the whole joint. You know what I mean?
Despite how many people say that, it feels good and all this shit, dog. It's just not.
Put some nair on it, fool.
It's just not something that like crossed your mind. It's like I wonder what that feels like. You know what I mean? But she's pressing you. She's like,
she's not pressing me. Like I'm not saying she's DMing me or like, hey, dude, let's do it, homie. What's up? She ain't going like that. But it's just like these little like things where I'm like, what the fuck? And like, I've never heard that shit.
What did you tell her when she asked you?
I don't hear shit, dog. I act stupid. I'm
Has she asked you directly? She's like, hey, let me do it?
That's what I'm asking. What am I going to say when she might? That's why it's getting brought up. I'm like, what up? This might get brought up sooner or later, so where the fuck do I stand?
Have you thought about, like what you're going to say?
I don't fucking know at this point.
That you're going to just be like, hey, let's slow down.
Slow down what?
Let's slow down.
Slow down? Like what? I'm already boning. What do you slow down what?
That's just a lot to ask, bro. Like, especially like.
I know. You've never been asked?
No, dog.
Bullshit.
You gotta let.
Bullshit. If girls never asked you, I don't believe you.
Like, oh, you know what?
You hooked up with porn stars. They haven't asked you?
You know what? There has been a few.
All right, there we go.
But then I make it very clear. I was like, that's not.
I feel you. I've made it clear before, but this girl hasn't even said it. I'm like, is she gonna bring it up?
My response has always been like, nah, fuck that shit. That's just some crazy weird shit. I'm like, I ain't down with that. Yeah, that's just like. It just doesn't seem.
If you were to get it done, how would you do? How would you want it?
I'm not even considering it, dog.
Are you laying down? Is she coming up from behind?
What if she kisses her kid right after? What if she like goes and kisses her kid?
See, that's a weird like. What? Okay, let's say I do like it, right? And I do like it. I end up liking this girl. I marry her. Now I got kids with her, and she's eating ass.
I mean, she's not like kissing him right after.
It's just because it just changes. It just makes things
like
weird, dog.
that. She's like, the mom did before. She said goodbye to you guys.
Yeah, next time my kid's talking shit, I was like, that's why he talks shit.
I don't know. That's kind of like a bit much, man. That's you know what I'm saying? Like that's really like a you know. I was like that's really like a bit much for somebody to ask you, bro. Like
I haven't been asked. I keep telling you I haven't been asked. I just keep these signs where I think this might come. So I want to know where the fuck to stand with it, because it's like
you're obviously entertaining it to the point where you're kind of.
She's really hot. Because my thing is not like.
Okay, so you're.
My thing is like, why are you so hot that you want to do this? Get what I mean by that too? Like, she don't need to do that. Like, I'm already paying for shit. You know what I mean? Like, why? Like, now it's a thing. Like, why do you want to do this?
That is kind of odd that she's
real odd.
That's like a special request. Like, what if that's
it hasn't been a request? I just fucking find these little comments weird.
Yeah, but if, okay, so you're seeing the signals and it's like you're not thinking to yourself. You're like, all right, this is something. It's either like a fetish. Like, how many assholes have you ate?
That's another thing I've thought about too. You don't think I think about that? I was like, fuck, dude, this is not the first time.
Yeah, like she's over here approaching it like it's like her next meal or some shit, dog. Like, this is, that just seems a bit like super extra, dog. Just to ask you for that specific. I don't know, Ray. What do you think?
Fucking Hulk.
He's enjoying this. He's enjoying this. All I know is hear him laughing.
Hulk Hands 54 says it's a power move, fool.
Damn.
It could be.
What do you explain that? You know about?
No. What?
He said
power move. I don't know. What if I don't even know.
Like what?
Yeah, explain it.
That's the mystery, dog.
She's just gonna do it. That's another thing too. If she does it, do I stop her?
Like or on her, dog.
Would I punch her? Because I get that instinct, like, I want to sock someone, you know what I mean?
Well,
like, if you don't ask me, if you don't ask me, I might sock you. I'm gonna let you know right now. I don't know if you listen to the show. Heads up, if I go to jail, it's because she didn't ask me.
Yo, it's like, so what do you, it's like, first of all, your initial reaction is gonna automatically be like, what the fuck?
Yeah,
you know what
exactly.
I mean? Like,
ask a fool.
Yeah, I think that makes it worse. I think that makes it worse if she doesn't ask. It's like, that's like you saying, like, you're going to put her in her butt without asking.
Yeah, because she's going to get all nice and close to my balls, and I'm like, okay, that's cool. And the next thing you know... Because that's what she's going to do. She's going to be like, oh, watch this fool, all into it.
She's going to probe you.
With her tongue?
With her tongue? Dude. What do you think, Sammy?
No comment. No comment, guys.
Damn, dog. Fucking... I don't know, man.
I don't know either, dog. That's why I brought it up. I don't even know. We talked about it on George's. They just like, huh?
Te vas a cagar, ex.
Yeah, I don't know. To me, that seems a bit much. I'm not down for that. If I had to take... Hey, put it in the chat room. What is it? To put a poll. Is Xavier going to let her do it or not?
That's not the question. Is should he?
Should he?
Yeah.
Are you going to let the chat room decide?
I don't know. Let them fuck. They're always going to go whatever goes against me. It don't really matter.
I don't know, man.
Should XG get rimmed?
You're obviously entertaining it, but
it's funny. That's what I'm saying. It's entertaining here. Hasn't been brought up. I'm like, well, I mean, y'all probably will know if it happens.
So what if you?
So far, 100%.
So if you like it now, is that your expectation gonna be?
That's another thing. What if I like it? And I gotta get every other bitch that I come in contact with to like it or convince them to like it.
How do you start that conversation? Be like, hey,
that's what I'm trying to say.
You ever ate a guy's asshole to his next girlfriend after that? You know what I mean? Let's just say like you like it after this one, and then after that, like how do you start the conversation?
That's my other fucking thought. I was like, what if I start liking this shit? What if you like this shit?
I don't know.
We've had people on the podcast and like a biker, like from the Mongols biker guy said, yeah, I've got it done. This shit feels good. Shit like that, bro. Like, real guy where I'm like, okay, well, maybe. Like, what the fuck's going on over here? What the fuck's going on over here?
I feel like that's the intro question to, like, a year later. She's like, hey, so you ever been pegged?
I don't know.
You know what I mean? Like, I feel like that's going to lead into that.
That's another thing. I'm not saying that's not her next question. It could be.
Damn. Sounds like a lot of pressure, though. You got to address that.
No pressure.
I don't know, man. She's not, like, based on what you tell me, it sounds like she's going to go for it. Like, you know what I mean? It sounds like she's going to go for it. You're going to be chilling one day. You're going to think she's going to be giving you some head. And you're like, yeah, it feels great. And then before you know, you're like, what the fuck?
The next thing you know, she looks like Rihanna and I look like Chris Brown in jail.
I mean, but I don't know, man. Like, you're just going to stop her and be like, stop. You know what I mean?
I mean, well, what am I supposed to do?
I mean, you don't have to just start automatically start swinging. You can just be like, hold on, stop. This ain't going to fly over here.
But it just happens like that.
It just happens.
It just happens.
Nothing just happened.
Yeah, and it also just seems very like.
No one ever scared you and you just swung at them?
It just.
That's like that, dog. That's like how that feeling is. You know when someone's scared you and you're like. That's what she's gonna get. She's gonna get the 1-2, dog. Don't be scaring me over there.
She's gonna get the 1-2 back.
Yeah, she might get OJ'd at the end of it, dog.
Damn, fool,
Just fucking around.
You're not
I'm
fucking
definitely not gonna kill this bitch.
Will's gonna fucking call. What is it? Call up right now. He's like, I heard what you said. Yeah, he's like, you have to be a chef.
All I'm gonna do is make sure the glove I wear doesn't fit. That's the rule, right? As long as the glove don't fit, it don't acquit.
It's the qualifications.
That's it, dog. Whenever you kill someone, the glove you use or buy an extra one and leave the one that don't fit there.
Fucking conspiracy
You know what te lo
advices with
pones?
Xavier.
Hey, it's not conspiracy. That's facts, bro. The glove don't fit.
That only works
must
with
acquit.
OJ. He was a special case, but
No.
I don't know, dog. To randomly just start. It's also like a very awkward thing to do, bro. Like, how do you know what I mean? It's never gonna look right. Like, there's no comfortable way of like her doing that to you. You know what I mean? Like, any position you think about it, you're like, oh, this is just kind of awkward. She has to go under your balls. You know what I mean?
Oh, trust me, I know.
Yeah, that's just.
It's just like, what the fuck? Well, because I've thought about it. Like, I'm like, man, what the hell is she gonna do it? What the fuck's going on?
I think you're more traumatized about what if you like it.
Nah, maybe. I don't know. You didn't think you could like it?
I wouldn't consider it. That's like, I don't just. It's not one thing. That's like, I'm like, hey man, if I got pressed on it twice. Like, or like if I heard those.
So you
comments,
would leave the chick? You would leave her if this bitch was like, yo.
After the second comment, I'm like, man, that's, like if that shit got brought up in TV, I'd be like, that's some nasty shit. I wouldn't do that shit. I'll make sure I'm vocal about it. Just mention it. You know.
I've said it. That's the thing, and then she's just like little things where I'm like, oh fuck.
She's like, you don't like it yet. Wait till you're done with me. Yeah, that's a bit much. You're gonna have to bleach your asshole. Yeah, dog.
You gotta make it look nice at least.
Yeah, dog. So, I don't know. With the chat room, 71% of them says that you're gonna go through.
Of course it did. I know what the chat room says. I could have told you that number.
They're definitely down. Man, hey, you know how Pokemon's supposed to be such a friendly thing, dog?
Oh my god.
Like where you just want to catch them all.
Yeah, like like
a kid's game, you know.
Like when I play my Pokemon game, and I'm on the airplane. It's fun to me, dog. I'm having a blast.
Childhood, no girls involved.
Yeah, I'm just right there enjoying the new storyline, and sometimes you have friends that you want to battle with because that's what you do if you're playing this game. But holy shit, man! I mean, some people in the chat room had seen it, and I really felt bad. I'm just like, the whole fucking.
It's been entertaining.
It's been hella entertaining to watch, and this shit it escalated so fucking far, dog. So fucking far, and it's like, look, I don't have an issue with none of these fools because they're both like friends of mine, but it's just Juanito and fucking Cairo, just the way this shit just turned out in a matter of fucking 2 days. I'm just like, man, what are your thoughts, fool? Like, all out of Pokemon, dog?
$100. To me, it's $100. It's not even the Pokemon thing. It's $100. This got out of hand for $100, dude.
You know what's crazy, man? I would have let those fools fucking like battle it out here on the show. You know what I mean? Put something at stake. Let fools fucking make some super chats.
It would have made fun.
It would have made for great content. Yeah. But when I'm getting stories from both sides, and these fools are like threatening each other.
So tell them what happened. Tell everybody what happened because not everybody follows on Instagram.
All right, so what is it? From my observations, is Juanito's doing him, and he's like he found his Game Boy Color, with the Pokemon game. He's probably looking through his followers. Oh, I wonder who I could challenge. That
he's a clout guy. He's a clout guy. He's a little 6'9". He's a little 6'9", just looking for bullshit. He's
he's doing skit. He's doing he's like a skit fool. So he does all these skit things, and he's always like the popping spots, that he likes. So this fool sees, oh, Cairo follows me. I'm gonna go ahead and issue a challenge and see if, hey fool, will you battle me for $100? Like, first of all, Xavier, somebody asked you, hey fool, will you play me on this game? You know what I mean? Like, let's play NBA 2K or something like that. Like, if you don't want to play, what are you gonna tell me?
If I don't want to play with you, I just ignore you. I don't even acknowledge you. Or let's just say you're being nice. I don't even acknowledge you. I'm being nice.
Yeah.
For $100.
Or like, let's just say you're like, hey fool, like Xavier, you want to play? Simple, say no. Nah, fool.
Yeah,
I'm
nah,
good.
bro,
I'm
I'm
good.
busy.
I don't want to play.
I'm busy. Have you seen my schedule? Have you seen my stories? Like, I'm busy, dog.
Yeah.
Even
so
if I'm not, I'll make shit up.
that wasn't the response this fool decided to give, and stuff was exchanged between both of them, and it fucking went to the level of like where these stories have been hella fucking entertaining, but I just want to tell both those fools to calm the fuck down.
Yeah, calm the fuck down.
You know what I mean?
Pórtense bien, guys. Pórtense bien.
I mean, at the end of the day, it's like it's really not that fucking serious. But I'm like, I really don't understand that how something that was so friendly. I'm like, all those things that I said. I'm like, how at Target when fools got canceled from selling cards because they were fighting in the parking lot, and all those times I was like, hey fool, I was like, Carl was there. It was like, man, now I'm believing it. I was like, this fool probably was over there fighting for cards, but fucking A, man. Just. Don't let these little Instagram fucking things go too far, people. It's just fucking Instagram. And then also don't take yourself too fucking seriously.
Well, I mean, some people take it serious. Like, remember when Eddie punched me? A lot of people were like, fuck Eddie. He's a piece of shit. Should we come at him? What are you going to come at him with? And I'm just like, bro, like, we're joking. Like, not joking around. Like, I mean, me and him always talk shit because he's a piece of shit deadbeat dad. I can't stop that. There's nothing I can do about that. But at the end of the day, we love each other. Like, I'm not his kid. I still love him.
Yeah, but you wouldn't, I mean, to like a fan or something like that, like I just wouldn't come, you know what I mean? Or like somebody that supports, if you're in the limelight, like, it's a little free game. If you're in the fucking limelight, or if you're trying to put yourself in the position of an entrepreneur or entertainer, I'm not saying that, you're immune to not dealing with the bullshit of, that life has, the ups and downs. But you got to kind of carry yourself a bit different because the position that you're trying to fill is you're not trying to be on the roster. You're trying to be a star on the fucking field. And there's fucking shit that comes with this fucking, with you being able to play on that fucking field. And some of that shit means dealing with with individuals that support you from different angles. And whether you're having a good day, a bad day, your cat died, your dog died, your fucking Theo died or Thea died, it doesn't matter. And it's like, these are some of the things that you really have to consider when you're in that position. Because the more you really keep growing in it, or any kind of position where you're in the spotlight, there's going to be more people that are going to want to approach you the more friendly you come off. And I'm like, first of all, if my catchphrase was, E-Zone loves you, I'm not going to expect you to fucking come at me a certain way, but, what happened, but, hey, fucking, Oprah Pokemon was the funniest shit ever, dog. It has been fucking hella entertaining, you know what I mean?
I know.
Yeah. It's like, I don't know who's going to get a message after, I can't believe you talked about it. I'm like, yeah, we're adults. Yeah, we're adults. This is fucking stupid. You know what I mean? But I don't know. I'm just saying, people, it's not, don't let shit get that out of hand, just because, you're emotional at the time or whatever. But shout out to both those fools. Do we have any super chats?
Yeah, we do.
Let's go ahead and get into it before we go into overtime. By the way, you know what? I should be good by Saturday.
So what's getting done, and when is it getting done?
Oh, it's tomorrow. I just gotta get it. Yeah,
shut up.
Yeah.
You'll be fine by Friday.
Yeah, so I'll be
back by Saturday. We'll be here on Saturday, people.
I just might be having to do edibles rather than smoking. But let's get into the super chats.
The Gooch, $5. Yo, E-Zone, I'm still waiting on those high and hungry teas, Papa.
I know, man. I mean, that shit. I'm getting all that shit in production, man. People get busy around this time. With people that make all the shirts.
This was a busy ass fucking week, dude.
I know, especially this week. But I'll be bouncing back in there. So trust me, this weekend I'll update you guys. Maybe not with shirts, but I'll have more new stuff for you guys.
G Breezy, $5. What's good? We don't smoke the same. Missed the last pod, rewatched, and shout out to those Keef joints, Papa.
Oh, the Keef joints.
Thank you for watching. Even though Saturday was pretty, even I was bored, though. I had nothing to do.
The joints you couldn't hit. Yeah, you did. I don't know. When last time when you had gigs, it's like I woke up with the same mentality, but I was like, fuck, this feels good.
Ooh, I might not even be here next week. No, not the one after this one.
Don't be lying, dog.
Yeah, no, I got San Diego show.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You going to?
And I had to go later, but it's a 4:00 show.
What is it?
Can't do.
All American
Comedy Club.
That place is tight. I stayed in the hotel across from there. The little fancy one.
Yeah, super fancy one. Yeah.
That shit was lit. But yeah, that place is pretty dope. I was gonna go head up there open mic night one of these nights.
What's your other super chatter?
Trippy Inc. $5. The Mama Juice is fire. I think Cairo is out of hand. I mean, I actually out of pocket with the $500 fee.
Ooh,
I don't know why he's acting like he is Be Real. Even then, I don't think Be Real would do that.
Damn. Well,
would you charge $500?
I
to
wouldn't charge
to play with somebody, fool?
If you come to me, no.
No, what the fuck, dog? Like, it's just to play somebody, dog. Like, if I have a channel that I fucking game and I stream it in any way, why the fuck am I gonna charge fools for it? You know what I mean? I'm like, you're watching me play video games.
That's true. That's like charging someone to come on this show and smoke with us.
Yeah, like what the fuck? I'm like, and at the end of the day, I'm like, come on, fool. I'm like, I can see where this fool thought you would have been down because you do have a channel that you play video games with. You know what I mean? And you do play some people online sometimes, but fucking A. Next question.
Next. Manuel Navarro, $5. Rib 710 in the house. Shout out to Sammy, a.k.a. Toppy. Even though Sammy don't get tagged on anything, y'all got to try the Reflux Vaporizer, by the way.
He doesn't speak.
I speak. I speak here and there, but yeah, shout out to you.
We taxi minus instead.
Huh.
You miss your dad, dog?
He's a sitcom.
Oh, sitcom?
Yep.
Oh, wait up. Before we go on super chats, did you see that video that I posted on We Don't Smoke the Same page? Oh, those two girls fighting over the homie or the boyfriend?
Nah, they were like, oh wait, the ones where you said we don't homie hop the same.
Yeah, dog.
Yeah.
You don't hate homie hoppers? I can't stand homie hoppers.
I mean, damn, sounds like you know.
I've been through there. Yeah, obviously, I've been through fucking girls that homie hop.
That they'll go from you to somebody
Yeah,
else.
I don't even know who to not like more, her or the homie.
I mean,
right?
I don't know. Like,
because that seemed real. Some girls telling me that looked fake. That video looked real.
Yeah, I don't know. That was pretty organic.
She caught her friend fucking straight, creeping on her own man.
Damn.
But that straight homie hopping. You never been caught homie hopping?
Nah.
No?
Nah.
No one's hooked up with Ray or nothing?
No one's.
Baby Toppy?
No, bro. Nobody's.
No?
No. What is it?
Damn.
I don't know. It's just like it depends on like how comfortable. If your homies are, I don't know, man. Like if you got homies that you either have two type of homies. Fools that be like, hell yeah, let's run a train, and there's fools that you know what I mean. They're like,
this wasn't a homie. Like trust me, it wasn't like a homie. Like because I might have decked him. It was just one of those fools you kick it with, you know, kind of like Cairo. I just fucking with you, Cairo. No, but on the real though, just someone you kick it with, that shit still sucks though.
Yeah, I guess if you get emotionally involved, but I don't know. Yeah, I don't like dealing with that shit. That shit just creates problems.
Yeah.
You start fucking fools. One of the fools is gonna get attached to her, and then it's gonna start fights between all you fools.
Someone's gonna get shot.
See?
There goes Topic.
Yeah, some fools love hard. You know what I mean? What's the next one?
Fucking love. CZT the God, $3. X. Do the Mexican chant for Cairo. Y puto.
Can't say that.
He
You
said
two
the
don't like
Mexican
us.
chat.
It's how does it go? You're supposed to go like this. Ooh, puto. Like right when he kicks the ball, right when the goalie kicks the ball.
That's the
You're
chant?
supposed to yell out puto. Yeah, you're calling him a faggot.
So that's the chant?
Yeah, that's a chant. That's literally what we're getting in trouble for. This is literally what we're getting in trouble for. The FIFA organization doesn't want Mexicans yelling out puto when the goalkeeper kicks the ball, and because of that reason, we get no fans during our games.
Damn.
But yet again, the World Cup is being hosted by Qatar, where if you're gay, you die. So do you decide when you're homophobic or you're not, or you're against LGBT or you're not? So it's only when it's beneficial? That's what that sounds. When it works out for your benefit, right? Because Qatar, you can get killed for being gay, but in Mexico, we cannot yell out puto.
Damn.
Sounds very fucking...
One-sided?
Very one-sided. It seems like you just want to please the people you want to please. But there is oil money out in Qatar, so I'm not mad at y'all fools.
Yeah, fool, they're
Allá está el billete.
They're getting the fucking FIFA oil.
Yeah, dog, it pays the bills. I know where they're coming from, but I'm just pissed that they decide
Where
when
they
they
coming
want to.
from?
Yeah, I'm just pissed that they decide when they want to.
Where are they coming from, fool?
Who?
The oil. Where's it coming from?
From the Middle East, dog. From Iraq, Afghanistan, and the drugs, the opiates too.
Yeah.
That's where we get the heroin, dog. They were growing poppies out here?
That's true. Ain't nobody growing poppies out here.
Oh, no, I was just growing the Beatles.
I remember when I first ran into them, like in the wild, I was like, oh, man, this is from the Wizard of Oz. If I smell it, I want to fall asleep.
Yeah.
Nothing happened.
Like, it's so crazy how, like, you know how it's so crazy how they, like, scrape that thing into, like, a little La Gomita into, like, resin. It takes so long. It's unreal what the fuck these campesanos do for these people to get high in America.
Right?
Yeah, dog, those campesanos are the ones doing the work. El Chapo don't do shit. The cartel really do nothing. It's the people in El Salvador, people in Guatemala, people in Colombia.
Transaction fools.
Those are the fools working for no money.
Yeah, like the fools that are in the field fucking making that shit, stepping on it, and doing all that.
You better hope that fool don't got fungus on his feet.
That's true. Own goals and shit.
Yeah, don't make it. You know what's cool, though? That fool ain't going to day parties, day clubs.
Yeah, right?
You better be good.
He would fucking get everybody lit with his feet going in there. What's the next one, Ray?
Jeffy, $2. It gives us a thumbs up super sticker.
Salute. Thank you so much for the donation.
Randy Savage, $5. Salute to the whole We Don't Smoke the Same crew and the fans. XG. Mr. Pookie, get your Snuggie and lotion ready. Rebelde Reboot 2022 on Netflix.
Oh, Rebelde's coming back, dog.
E-Zone, High and Hungry Rugs would be dope.
I've actually talked to a few
rugs.
No, yeah, few homies that do like rugs, but they're like
Aladdin fools.
Nah, like fucking they'll make like those little hype rugs. You know what I mean? Like they'll be like a dope like something that'll be printed on there or some shit like that. You know what I mean? Like it'll be sewn in there.
You know, you haven't done in a while that people keep asking me.
They're like big patches.
You know what people haven't been, what they want you to do? Dab mats.
Oh, I know. I haven't.
You've been lagging on those, bro.
You know what?
People be asking for those.
It's just hard to get all these things in production at once. So you know, I'm trying to do as much as I can. Like I've been working hard to try to get the girl clothes drop because a lot of girls been hitting me up for it. So I got some stuff coming in the next 2 weeks, and then I'm trying to get the dope ass color tones, like you know, for the shirts and all that stuff. So yeah, I'm a one man team, but I'm starting to expand and start to do all that other stuff for you guys. So just be patient and thank you for supporting. Oh, but what about that Rebelde shit? You gonna watch it?
I might just I'm not gonna sit there and watch the whole thing, but I might watch it to go check out Mia. Roberta, dog, they were my high school. So, dude, I used to run home to watch these fucking bitches at 3 o'clock. We got out at 2:45. I had 15 minutes to get home, dog, and watch fucking Rebelde, dog.
It's not gonna be the same cast though.
Yeah. This is a reboot. Oh, this is a reboot?
Yeah, it's like
the Degrassi shit.
It's like the Saved by the Bell.
Oh, I ain't watching that shit.
There's probably gonna have like one person from the old cast.
I thought they were just having the old series back on.
You can't. Well, they got old. That's like saying
I thought they were just gonna like put it back.
They go back to high school.
Yeah, like.
I thought they were just gonna not reboot it, but just have it back on. My bad. I didn't hear reboot. I thought they were just gonna put the whole thing on Netflix.
Oh, yeah, man. I fucking told them, but
that would have been dope.
I think they even may have.
The old cast. I mean, those fools had definitely gotten old though. Come on.
Yeah, of course they're old. Yeah. Well, they have a new iCarly. I mean, yes, like a new iCarly.
She's back though. It's the only one that.
What do you mean she's back?
Yeah, I mean, she's picking up from where she left off. Like she's already like.
How is she picking up where she left off? She was in high school. Now she's fucking almost 30.
She still could pull apart.
Nah, this is like current time.
Yeah, it's current time.
And she's still living with the brother?
No.
Okay, well, I don't know. That's what I'm wondering with this movie. Where are we going with this show? Where's Sam? Where the fuck is Sam? Where's Sam at? Where's Sam? Is Sam part of the show now?
They wrote her off.
Yeah, because she fucking told everybody that she got molested.
On the show?
Wait, what? Is that the reason?
Oh, yeah.
Sam don't like this shit. Dan Schneider, dog.
Dan Schneider fucking made her do a bunch of...
Yeah, Dan Schneider made her do a bunch of creepy shit.
George Lopez's kid.
Oh, okay. Yeah, what is it? It's one of those. It's one of those things. If you look up like the truth behind Dan Schneider and Nickelodeon, that shit was kind of fucked up. He would have all these actors and all these like kid actors do a lot of like foot kind of stuff, but like in a comedic way. But it was all for like a foot fetish type shit.
Yeah.
That's why a lot of the animations and graphics feature a lot of like feet. You know what I mean? During the breaks.
There's a whole Nickelodeon thing that's orange with the Nickelodeon thing on a foot.
Yeah.
Like it's legit. Can't get creepier than that once you find out this fool's a creep. Like that foot fetish shit.
Yeah.
He would have iCarly and shit like do like, oh here, play with the banana with your feet type of shit. Like
step on it.
always weird shit that included feet. And as a kid, I was like, what the fuck's going on here? But whatever, you know, you don't give a fuck.
You just laugh at it because
Yeah,
you're like,
now
oh, it's
it's
kind of
like-
silly. But you're
yeah.
like, yeah, what the fuck is that? That's degrading.
Now I'm like, someone on this show is into feet. That's why we keep seeing feet.
Yeah.
But
I don't know, but yeah, you can look that up. I think that's why she got wrote off on the show, and they don't
Yeah.
really want to address it. But everybody else returned. Yeah. She still looks the same. She's like 31 or whatever. Mariah.
that's how old she is. She's not 31.
No, okay,
She's not 31 player. Just because you that old, don't mean she that old.
Well, didn't you say she was 30 earlier? How old is she then?
Oh, she is.
I'll figure it out.
Hold on.
She's not 31 though.
I'm looking this shit up.
Is she gonna be 31 playing a college student? We gonna believe that? But is that what we're gonna believe?
She's 28. She's almost 30, dog. She's your age.
Yeah, she's not in college.
Yeah.
They fucking dropped out a long time ago.
She can still pull up. She still looks the same, fool. She has that like the same facial features. But what's the next question?
Next
At that point,
question.
we should bring back Zoe 101. That bitch was hot.
Yeah.
They brought Zoe 101 back.
See, that's how much you cared.
Damn.
They can't bring every show back, fool.
Brought the L word back, bruh. Watch that shit. Anyways, Erasmo Flores, $2. He's going to be the bookie for the bets.
What do you say?
For the fucking charity fight between Juanito and Caro.
Oh, man,
They want you to
dog.
be the bookie, dog. I think that's what they're talking about. That's what I'm assuming, because Juanito's out there calling this fight on a charity boxing fight. He's going ham. Juanito ain't stopping.
Is he gonna walk out with the Charizard card on his chest, like
Yeah.
fucking Jake Paul?
Caro would be the one
Right?
that would throw the Pokemon and be like, "You're fighting Charizard instead of me."
Yeah.
Charizard never comes out.
Never comes out.
Charizard, I thought you were saving me.
Buddha
Yeah.
Smoker, 432, $5. XG. Are the girls you get with considered getting with a homeless guy?
Damn.
As of right now,
Damn.
okay, maybe a week from now. But no,
You
but
can
that's a good point.
you could be one of
I
those.
mean, the house is sold technically,
Yeah.
but we still live in it. Is that a homeless person?
squatter. Squatter's right.
By squatting?
Yeah.
Fuck, she's fucking a squatter.
I mean, technically,
sounds weird.
that's still kind of homeless.
That's if you do fuck.
Squatter
Exactly.
is like if the owner finds out and he's like, hey, I have some squatters in my house, but you still have squatters' rights in California.
You do.
Yeah. Especially in like a home, especially if you live there. If you chose to ride this shit off for like a whole year and just keep telling the
Well, I
government
mean,
you
you
have
got the
bad
COVID.
time.
Yeah, you got the COVID.
Yeah.
Yeah, fool.
Especially now we're gonna be asked to. Did you see that?
Yes, mandate mask coming back as of
Mask
today.
off. Mask on.
Yep. Look at us following the rules. Look at us following the fucking rules. We're such fucking
Why
citizens.
are they bringing it back? Fools are getting
I don't
sick
know,
again?
dog.
Hey, you saw
even
Fluffy
if you
guy?
even if you got the vaccine, dog. Not even Fluffy. So I got a conspiracy about this. I'm gonna go deep because I think it's the first time I'm into it. You know who else got the COVID? The Foo Fighters, and not any of the singers. Someone on like the Foo Fighters, maybe
Yeah.
like the side nigga. That fool got it. Some bullshit. But you know what it is? I think they're making people that are big act like they got it. Who just got it? Fuck, Wiz Khalifa just got it. I saw on the internet. They're making people that got famous get it so we can be scared again. Why is fools getting it again? How you getting it a year later? How's Wiz Khalifa? Wiz Khalifa smokes weed with fools every single day, dog. How did he just get it now? Fluffy just got it a year and a half later. Foo Fighters. Oh, Matic coming through. Oh, what a coincidence. Let's scare these fools again.
We gotta fucking get a inside scoop interview with Martin because he's on tour with Fluffy. Be like, did you get it, fool? If he's clean,
Dog.
yeah, there it
Sounds
is.
weird, dog. All I'm saying is how famous people are getting it again. Wiz Khalifa got it. Wiz Khalifa smokes with people every single day.
Yeah.
And tell me he didn't share a joint with a fool that had COVID a year ago. Now he got it, and now he's like, stay away from me.
You know what?
Foo Fighters got it.
I also do see a lot of people that got the shot
Vaccine?
and shit,
Yeah,
and then
the
they still
jab.
got sick.
Yeah.
Like recently, and I'm like, damn, that's wild.
Well, there's some crazy shit. Like, well, I heard people that, like when girls going through the menopause,
Yeah.
females, they got that shit back again.
What?
You're just not supposed to have your period after you go through menopause. They got that shit
What?
back again.
What the fuck?
So what they started? They started bleeding again.
Yeah, fool, like some crazy shit with like the menstrual cycle. I don't know. I was tripping, dog. I saw this shit got thrown
Imagine
at me.
this is the chicks. They're
I was
like,
like,
here's my
whatever.
chance to have a baby again. That shit'll kill them, dog. That ain't...
Yo, what type of... You want that baby? You want the COVID baby?
No, the 50-year-old baby.
The 50-year-old COVID baby? What type of baby you think that is? It's gonna look like Irvin.
Damn. What's the next question?
Granted Fade, $5. Thoughts on Chief Keef, and y'all should try his gross strain by the Fire Society.
After you said it's gross.
Yeah, is that maybe that's the name?
That's the name.
Yeah, that's the name of
the Don't call your strain gross. I don't think that's a good fucking...
Check it out.
Promotion.
Chief Keef, man.
What about him? What did he do?
Fucking Sosa.
¿Qué hizo? What did he do? You didn't do anything?
Sosa.
Oh, no, every time I hear Chief Keef, all I hear is 6ix9ine.
She said bitches love Sosa.
They do.
Yeah, they apparently do.
Yeah, what's the next one?
They also love Barrel Boys Fishing. $2 Canadian. E-Zone.
What's up?
Air horns if XG wins against Cairo.
I'm not fighting.
He's not fighting him, and the air horns are down right now. I don't know what happened to these things.
B changed the fucking order, man.
Fucking name.
Nah, I don't know.
Nah, it's not.
I don't know. I'm not saying I'd win. I'm not fighting Cairo or nothing, but I'm just saying dreads are a huge disadvantage in a fight, especially a street fight. Just saying that. I'm not even him. I'm like, I've been in a fight. I used to have long hair. Guess what got pulled? My hair. Yeah, I used to have long hair. Like I used to have like that rebelde, like el fucking los bookies look, because I like to play soccer with like long hair because I want to look like David Beckham. Yeah. And I got in a fight. Yeah, shit, fuck it. It's a street fight, dog.
Street putazos.
Yeah, this fool pulled me hard, dog. Like I flew.
Damn.
I can just imagine if those shits are like 5 feet long.
That is true. That shit, if you want to keep your hair, for real.
Nah, yeah, it's one of those things where I'm like, whoa.
What's the next question?
Last one. Von Dubious, $2. Yo, E-Zone. How's those edibles hitting, man?
They had me slumped for a while, though, man. Those Wonder Bread edibles, they were in that papaya bag. Those things had me slumped for a while. I'm glad I tested them out right now because, that's probably what I'll be doing tomorrow. Taking them edibles. And, they're hash rosin edibles or something like that. And they're actually not gummies. They're fruit gels or something like that. So they're actually made out of fruit. Pretty fucking tasty. And they hit 10 milligrams each. I ate 4 on the show. And then I was falling asleep while I was at the end of the table.
That's strong, because that's only 40. So they were legit 40.
But it's like legit.
There's a legit 40. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Because I've gotten shit that's 450, and I'm like, you'll eat the whole thing, and it feels like maybe 40, 50.
Yeah, right?
I don't even know why they lie. Like, I don't really care. Like, you don't have to lie. Just tell me exactly what it is. I'm going to eat it anyways.
For real.
And if it slaps, it slaps. And if you tell me there's 40 in there, and I get slapped, I'm going to be like, yo, that shit's hard as fuck. But if you say it's 450 and I don't get slapped,
yeah,
I think your shit's weak. Go lower it and impress me more. Tell me it's 10 and let me eat the whole thing and let me get so fucking slapped where I'm like, yo, that's some real 10 right there.
Like when you get like those edibles that say, 1,000 milligrams, like, come on, dog. I'm going to expect you to prove that shit.
I've eaten 500 worth.
Yeah.
And the day was cool. I've also eaten 100 worth of some real shit where the day couldn't go on. So who's lying here?
Yeah, straight up. Nah, you're
That's
right.
what I'm saying. Who's lying? Either the 100 line or the 500 line, which is cool. It could be 250 where we can all be in the middle, but someone's fucking lying, dog. There's no way I can eat 100 and then 500 and I'm acting whole different. That's why the U.S. got to regulate it. We'll know what we're buying. I'll know what I'm buying. I never know what I'm buying when it comes to edibles.
That's true, man. What's the next question?
Last one.
Oh, that was the last one? Hey, salute to everybody who hit that super chat and everybody who's hit that thumbs up. We're hitting that last stretch. One thing I wanted to bring up. Did you see that latest Simpsons prediction?
What was it?
The Simpsons predicted Richard Branson going up to space. And you know the Virgin Mobile fool?
Yeah, the fucking...
Wait up. Did you see that?
You didn't find it that this fool called his company Virgin?
Virgin, I mean...
And he's hangs out with Jeffrey Epstein.
I didn't know he hung out with him, but...
When you have islands, you hang out with other people with islands. It's just part shit you do, you know? I'm not hanging out with no one on an island once I have an island.
Oh, you don't have an
island?
island?
Yeah, if I get an island, I'm not hanging out with you until you get an
island.
island.
Island
it's that simple, dog. Yeah, just you call it...
Yeah. Richard Branson.
Richard Branson. Yeah, bro, he's a fucking creep like other fool. You can call the company Virgin, you get worried about it. When I was okay, I was like, why are we calling that shit Virgin? That shit sounds weird. It feels weird coming out of my mouth.
That's the story within
itself,
but I was talking about the fact that...
why do you call it that?
This one went to space.
It says the name Virgin was suggested by one of Branson's early employees because they were all new at business.
Yeah, see?
or you could be into little girls. That's just throwing that out there.
That is very possible.
It could be a coincidence. It could be a major coincidence. Like a lot of these conspiracies, it could just be a coincidence. But who knows?
Yeah, bro, you never know. But did you see the video I'm talking about?
Hey, what if Messi was in the black book, dude?
Bro, I don't know. I already don't like him.
No, all right, cool.
Yeah,
He's already short enough. He can already date little girls.
Did you see the video though of the Richard Branson fool going up to space?
Yeah, I saw that. Yeah.
Yeah, dog, that's fool recreationally, not even with NASA. Just like he funded it, all that shit himself.
This is millionaire shit, like billionaire shit. Elon Musk, Jeff Bezos, they all want to go to the moon.
They're chilling up in space and like the I guess the edge or whatever, right before you get into the orbit. Yeah. He's chilling up there with like 4 bitches or something like that, and I'm just like, dude, that fool probably has space sex. You know what I mean?
See, that sounds dope as fuck when you said that. But on the real though, if you were a billionaire, you don't think it'd be a little cool to end world hunger before you go to the moon? I'm just saying, wouldn't it be real cool to be like, damn, that fool fed me? Maybe before you go to the moon, it's just so weird how no one gives a fuck about that. I know what you mean.
You want to do
do cool things. If I was a billionaire, I'd do cool things. At least what other people could. Going to the moon's cool, but who gives a fuck?
Who gives a fuck? You want to match it? I know what you mean. It's like whenever you get every time I buy new shoes, I donate two old pairs. I'm like, I'm doing the world a favor.
Do that. Yeah, I'm not saying yeah.
Yeah, no, but I do know what you mean. He's got to do some.
Got all this power to do all this good shit, and you don't want to do it. Like you hear all these for like $2 million, you could save all the homeless in LA, and no one wants to just give it up. Be like, here, stop it, and just say I did it.
Xavier.
Say I did it. What's up?
You don't think these fools though? Come on, dog. Like, think about it. Like, there's a bunch of dads out there that run a household, and they feel, damn, I couldn't even get a fucking thank you, and I take care of everything. Imagine these fools. You
don't think you get your dick sucked if you stop world hunger? You don't think a couple people would suck your dick? Somebody's mom? You don't think somebody's mom would be like, okay, I'll suck that fool's dick because he stopped world hunger? Yes.
There's more. These fools look at it like this though. They look at it. They're like, man, nobody's gonna appreciate shit, and I ain't gonna get no thank you. So these fools I ain't gonna do shit.
You going to the moon ain't that big a deal. Technically, NASA went. If you believe that.
To the moon?
Yes.
That is a big ass deal. Fool, he went up there for fun, not even to explore shit. He was up there just sitting there.
You think that's a bigger deal than ending world hunger?
I mean, it's not. I'm not.
That's not. It shouldn't even be a fucking consideration.
Yeah, bro. I mean, look, fool, you could have world hunger, but it doesn't have to come out of these fools. It could have just come from like the UN or some shit.
I mean, 100%. But at that point, I'm just saying, if I was Elon Musk,
just because fools get rich, you think these fools are gonna be out there trying to win a Nobel Peace Prize? Like, fool. It's the only fucking country you could be a capitalist to the heart, bro. Most people that only think about money, they're not out there talking about, I want to go ahead and fucking donate and save for the next earthquake, dog. That's tree hugger shit. You know what I mean? These fools are fucking straight out capitalists, tycoons. Like when they asked that video of Jeff Bezos, there's 2 people that caught him eating, and they're like, hey, Jeff, do you feel bad when your employees die in the warehouse? And he's like, yes. And he kept walking. He's walking out of the restaurant. I'm like, dude, this is like, why would you act? Like, come on, dog.
Yo, X.
What's up?
What's the craziest conspiracy as of recent?
As of recent? I don't know. Nothing crazy. They've all been weird. Someone came up. JFK Jr.'s alive. The last girl came on and said JFK Jr.'s alive. If you guys heard that one. He faked his death. He's supposed to be the VP. He's supposed to be hanging out with Donald Trump. It gets weird. Some QAnon shit. This is weird. Deep.
Some QAnon shit?
Yeah. It's back to QAnon, which I don't believe in QAnon, but a lot of people do. But this goes back. People think that Donald Trump's supposed to be president in August. That's some people's mentality.
He's coming back?
He's coming back. Yeah, for some reason he's like the zombie. He's just supposed to come out of the grave and be like, I'm back, fool, I'm the president. Like, I don't understand how these people believe that. Yes, but the last girl on my podcast legit says that by August. Yeah, some fucking Michael Jackson shit, dude. It's like fucking weird.
Remember his little dance?
Did Michael do it?
Huh? Michael's a hardcore pedophile, dog.
You know what? I said the same thing. I said the same thing, and fucking fools arguing with me with that shit. I was like, come on, fool. Even
his music's still great. I still listen to R. Kelly, dog. I'm not saying his music ain't great, but that fool was a pedophile.
Yeah, no, I know exactly what you mean. Fools will argue with me and be like, no. I was like, I don't think he did it and all that stuff. I'm like, fool, nobody wants to hang out with kids that much if you're a millionaire. Yeah. You know what I mean? What the fuck? All right, have we got any more questions?
It's the last one.
That was the last one. Shout out to everybody that hit that thumbs up. Thank you to everybody that tuned in. Everybody that got their opinion in. Make sure you guys hit that share button when we post them clips. Also go to highandhungry.shop. Thank you once again to our sponsors. I will be posting the link to the giveaway on the story. Also make sure you follow me at eZone the Firm. I'm almost to 40K, and check out the new episode of High and Hungry coming out this week. What are you looking at, the chat room?
Yeah, dog, I can't stand these fools. Hilarious.
Yeah, they
shout out to Bill Dolce. I love you, homie.
They've been definitely going in.
Yeah, I don't. Yeah, if you guys are trying to entertain me while I'm on the show, I don't pay attention to you motherfuckers. So
yeah, I'm the one.
If you're there to make me laugh, it don't work.
I'm the one with the computer. I'll see the comments.
Yeah.
That's why I'd be laughing when you guys post them up there. But yeah.
Yeah, that's the problem. You see Joe Rogan with the computer? You see other hosts with the computer?
You don't need to, bro. He got a fucking chip in his eye.
Okay.
He got Android.
Yeah. Neuralink over there.
He's a Terminator, dog. When Elon Musk came over there, he fucking told him, he was like, you want to try the new Neuralink? He was like, hell yeah, bro. Fucking got that shit on there. I wouldn't doubt it, bro.
If Elon Musk himself told you to try it, would you?
Fool, if you don't think Elon Musk probably brought that fool up, he's like, this was always talking about, you ever tried DMT? He's like, hey, you're one of the first people, Joe. I'm going to let you try this Neuralink, fucking new technology. All I got to do is put it on the side of your brain. It's a little chip. Nobody's going to be able to see it.
No.
And it makes you like an Android or something. Fool, like that shit starts
Not
writing.
Rogan.
Free Joe Rogan?
Not Rogan.
He'll do it, dog.
Not Rogan.
I think he would do it. He'd be like fucking that fool from, what is it, Mortal Kombat, Kano? With the metal eye?
No, I'm sorry. Let me know. Not Rogan.
You don't think he would? I don't know.
Not Rogan.
I think.
I don't think he got bought. You want to know my conspiracy?
Is Joe Rogan a puppet?
Okay, so here's my conspiracy on what happened with Joe Rogan.
Oh, shit.
Okay, well, Joe Rogan went from YouTube to Spotify, right? For a certain amount of money, right? We don't know what money because he don't want to talk about it. Everyone says 200 million. Everyone says 300 million. Who the fuck knows? Who cares? It's over 100 million. When you make 100 million, it doesn't matter.
I told you.
But what I'm trying to say is, I think YouTube gave Spotify that money to tell Rogan, hey, come over here. Let's give you this deal. And the reason YouTube did it is because where are the kids at on YouTube? You're influencing kids, Rogan. Get the fuck out of here, homie. Go to Spotify.
I don't think he's he is.
You don't think he's influencing kids? Come on, dog. And on YouTube, even for me, I love Rogan. I still feel like I got to go out of my way to watch him on Spotify. And that's me, that's someone that actually likes this motherfucker.
Yeah.
I think Spotify just said, hey, fool. I think YouTube was just like, hey, fool. Let's put him somewhere else. Let's just put him somewhere else and let's let him talk his shit, let him say whatever, but you can't compare YouTube numbers to Spotify numbers. They're unreal. And guess what? That's how you shut someone up without shutting them up. That's how you shut someone up without shutting them up. It's like, here, go over there. Here, let's make you seem like we gave you money. YouTube have so much money where you think giving someone, dude, they literally stopped conspiracy theorists from talking, and you know they lost money from that?
Yeah.
Because they all these views stopped getting watched.
And that's why you could catch tinfoil on Rockfin.
Yeah, you definitely can. We'll catch it at rockfin.com.
Damn, fucking Xavier going deep. Shout out to Xavier.
Fuck you guys. Thank you for everybody watching. Hit that subscribe button. Be in San Diego the 24th, and then the weekend after that, be in Oklahoma and Texas. Tickets at samtripley.com. And yeah, you can watch all the shows there. It's fun. We had a couple crazy conspiracies on last one, and the last one was a conspiracy smoke show. That bitch was hot. So you can at least go get some eye candy over there. What's up, Ray?
We got a super chat from Manuel Navarro. Rib 710 donating tamales for your next We Don't Eat the Same podcast. Just tell Sammy to pick them up.
Oh, that'd be sick.
Right, cool, hell yeah.
Yep, and also once again, don't forget. Well, I know I'm gonna give you a shout out too, but I just want to say at the end of the month, I'm trying to put something together at with Arrow Lodge Brewery with the comedy show out there in Covina. So Covina, get ready, and comedy night. Sammy.
Yo, shout out to everyone that's been watching. Thanks for all the support, and watch until next Thursday.
The trim team.
Oh yeah, I'm a trim team. Sorry, I'm high. Yeah, shout out to my trim team, shout out to all, the contracts we've been laying out with you guys, and get ready for Elsinore, you guys.
Tell them for experienced trimmer.
Yeah, no, I need experienced trimmers, so if you guys are just saying, you guys are like, oh, you trim for a friend, don't DM me. Or it's you just put I down, down for what?
On the real, you always say experienced trimmers. I've never trimmed. I couldn't do it.
Well, I would teach
even if I try, like I'm just being honest. Like, what is it consist of trimming? I've never done it. Okay, well, is it that hard?
Well,
fuck yeah.
I'm being honest. I don't know.
Time, if you were there for like 10 hours and you made $25 to $15? How would you feel?
Like that sucks.
Yeah. Like I need to trim a lot faster, so that's why.
Oh, so it's about how fast you trim.
Yeah, how fast you trim. Yeah, it's by like part of like production.
Damn. There you go. All right, so
we got one more from Laura Bustamante, $5. XG. We go deep, homeboy.
See, some people appreciate it. Fucking E-Zone.
Yeah, speaking of those people that appreciate it, Steph Tone sent me this, and we'll leave out with it. He said, the earth is flat, JFK is alive, no one ever landed on the moon, we can't go to the moon, but we're on Mars. Branson did a parabolic flight, no space.
Thank you, Steph Tone.
We'll see you guys Saturday.
That's it. No other way to end it.